Okay. We are live. How you doing, everybody? Sorry for the delay here. Just got I got a ton of stuff going on here. How you doing? Welcome all to your Uncle Bruce's
Just
show
got
here.
I got a ton of stuff going on
Hang
here.
on.
How you doing?
Hang on.
Welcome.
Stop it. There we go. Okay. We're live here on December the 30th, 2021. That's the first thing I have to tell you. It's Stock Markets with Bruce. I'm Uncle Bruce. We're talking about the stock market in plain English. That's the second thing I have to tell you. The third thing I have to tell you is I have been frantically working with YouTube to create a new membership level for this channel. And I've been coming up with ways to offer more to members than before. And I've launched the gold Bagel membership level for the channel. I couldn't come up with another name. I was trying to think, what do I call it? And the platinum Uncle Bruce level. I mean, I didn't know what to do. So I thought bagel. I'll call it the Gold Bagel. It's the Gold Bagel membership level, and I welcome a number of you already to the Gold membership level. Just in the last few minutes, Beach Boy has become a member of the Gold Bagel membership level. DQ is here, has upgraded, and so has Scott Brewer. Welcome, Scott Brewer, to the new level. I'll explain everything in just a second. Just bear with me here. Other members, people who've already upgraded. Hang on. I tell you, guys are catching me off guard. I just wasn't ready. I was ready, but I wasn't ready. I had to submit a request with YouTube to offer an upgraded level, and they gave me the green light at 1 a.m. last night, so I've had no time to prepare. Robert Benson, thank you, Robert Benson, for becoming a Gold Bagel member. Again, DQ, Beach Boy, Joe N, My Next Pair, and I Smell Money. These are the first 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 6 that have done it. And some of those folks became Gold Bagel members before I could even announce it, because as soon as they saw the listing on the channel, they just jumped on it. Thank you also to my newest add-ons here. Here we go. It's Wing Commander. Is a new member. I appreciate you being a new member, and also Bagel Babe has become a new member. Thank you guys for all of you doing this. I'm 99% sure that you guys are becoming. You guys are all becoming Gold Bagel members, and I love you. Now, why would you want to become a Gold Bagel member? Apart from the fact it sounds pretty cool, that's one. The reason is, what I've decided to do is, I really want to serve those of you who are, really into this channel and have really backed me up, and I want to give you, more for your buck. And I've decided to start adding. This will probably start Monday morning, but I might be able to do this tomorrow. But definitely starting Monday morning. Every morning in the pre-market, I will be releasing a Gold Bagel member investment alert, either message in text form, or literally a video, a quick 5-10 minute heads up video about what's going on. Red Solo Cup, thank you also for becoming a Gold member. So what I'm going to start doing is, first thing in the morning, before I even go live here, which is an hour before the market opens, obviously, I will be releasing my daily investment commentary to just Gold Bagel members through an exclusive release. So you're going to hear from me on stuff like, for example, I'll say something like, like last night when we talked about SoFi. Remember, we did SoFi yesterday afternoon. I mentioned that there are three options that I wanted you guys to take a really good look at for SoFi before SoFi takes off, because it's going to take off. And I talked about March, April, and July contracts, $10 contracts and $12.50 contracts. And I really pushed yesterday afternoon to tell you guys, get your butts into those contracts, those 10 and 12.50s for those 3 months, March, April, and July. Get them now, because the shares just go to $20. You've already doubled your money. Go to 25, you've easily tripled. Double D, thank you for coming in here. BW also, thank you for this. This is the kind of stuff and more that I'm going to be hitting the gold members with first thing in the morning before even I start my pre-market show. All right, Harold, thank you. Alexander, welcome. Howdy, partner, welcome. Love that, howdy, partner. Thank you. I'm going to be doing daily pre-market calls, basically, alerts, heads ups. Might be something like on GameStop. I might say to you, look, in the pre-market, I've noticed that GameStop is up $6. These are the contracts I'd be looking to write. If you're looking to write some contracts on GameStop, here's what I would be looking to do. If I were a broker, this is what I'd be telling my clients. I'm going to update on our favorite stocks, obviously, as I always do. But I'm also going to give you specific heads ups that you should be aware of going forward. So if there's something happening in Stacy, thank you, Stacy. How you doing? If there's something happening in China that you need to know about, or there's something happening out of London or out of anywhere, you'll get it, because if you're a follower of this channel, you all know how I really try to give you a global picture of what's going on every day, to give you a heads up on what could affect our markets. How China right now is clamping down on all kinds of crap over there has affected U.S. listed Chinese stocks. I started talking about this 5 months ago, and obviously we now see the fallout is just absolutely devastating. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous. Nicholas, thank you for becoming a new member. Some of you couldn't upgrade or are having trouble upgrading using your phone. You may have to upgrade using a laptop or a Windows device to do it. Just work at it. Don't worry, you're not missing anything today. But am I grateful that you're becoming members? Oh, beyond grateful. Now I have been asked, and it's been mentioned to me. It's been recommended to me on this show. Private communications, emails have come to me. People have been saying to me, you have got to charge more money for what you are offering. You are really giving us so much information for nothing. I mean, we really think you should be more exclusive than this. There are channels out there charging $100 a month for what they're not even offering 1/10 of what you're offering, and you're doing it at $10. I didn't want to do it as a just for that. I wanted to bring more. So we now have 2 levels of membership. We have the Chilling with Uncle Bruce membership, which is the $10 a month membership. That allows you to come on in here on the live chat and hang out with us, talk to each other, talk to me, ask questions, and compare notes with everybody. And the emojis and all of that. And will be continually, from time to time, there'll be alerts to all members brought out through me going forward. And now we have the new Gold Bagel level, which is $25 a month. And this one allows you 2 additional features. The first one I've just talked about, the daily update, the daily pre-market investment alert that I'll bring out every morning when we're trading. And the second one is we're going to shift the primetime show. Daniel, thank you, Daniel, for becoming a member. We're going to shift the Wednesday night primetime show. The Wednesday night for members only primetime show will now be the Wednesday evening primetime show for gold members only. So it's a level higher. I expect 95% of those folks watching that show will become gold members. It's just to me, it's just obvious. They're just going to bump right up there. So that gives everybody in the gold level area 2 distinct add-ons, apart from all the other stuff that you get as it is. I'm constantly evolving this channel. I'm trying to figure out, where this channel is going. I've only been going live with you daily since late January of this year. So it's only 10 and a half, 11 months that this has been happening. It's going to be a year in the end of January since, the GameStop thing exploded. But we cover so much more now than we did before. We talk about so much more than just GameStop. Mother of all short squeezes. There's only so much we can talk about with that. And what you guys are craving for, the information you're after from me, is so much more in depth than that. And I'm happy to provide it. Those of you who are starting to write options and have been writing options now for several months, this is for you. This is definitely for you as a gold member. You're going to get from me several days of the week. You're going to get specific. You'll start getting from me specific pre-market option recommendations, observances, things you should be aware of, contracts you should be considering writing, contracts you should be considering buying back right now, contracts you should be taking off the table because of events or because of potential events or because of movement, a change in the market, that kind of thing. This will be coming out on a pre-market basis to all of you. So if you're into option writing, you write one contract for $2.50 and you buy the contract back for $1.25, you've made $125. That's 5 months of membership of this channel. So it's not an onerous request. But again, I thank you for your support. Dave, thank you, Dave McPeters. Thank you to Shugs. And thank you to George and George. Thank you guys for having faith in me and upgrading your membership to the Gold Bagel level. Again, I appreciate it all. If anything, I'm hoping and I'm crossing my fingers and I'm just, I don't know if only 10% of you out there are going to do it that are already members and that are just going to upgrade to the gold level. I don't know if it's just going to be limited to that, or can it be, and I'm crossing my fingers, I'm hoping that I will attract new followers to the channel that have never been a member before. They'll go straight to the gold level to get their hands on these daily investment recommendations and the Wednesday night show. We'll see how it all works out. I'm excited, but I'm also terrified at the same time. Thank you all for your incredible continued support. It just means the world to Jennifer and I. Jen and I have been talking about this for a long time. We've tossed it around, and we've gone through all the gyrations. I've had suggestions where people are saying, forget your gold, your regular membership level, just drop that thing and just do one for $50 a month. Just charge $50 a month and be done with it, and don't even change anything. And others have said, no, you should have a $100 level, you should have a $50 level, you should have a $25 level. That's what you should do. And YouTube recommends 3 levels. YouTube says all member channels, if you really want to exploit this to the max, you should have 3 levels of membership. Well, I don't want to do that. I'm quite happy with the 2. I'm hoping you're going to be happy with the 2. And you'll get out of this channel what you want to get out of this channel, if you aren't already. If you're just casually watching, you can continue to do so. There's no change in my daily shows. If you're a subscriber to this channel, thank you. And you should be getting alerts through YouTube alerts whenever I go live and when I put out a new video. That's no change to you. No cost, no change, no problem. Those of you who are members of the Chillin with Uncle Bruce, you want to remain at that level? Great. I love it. I love it that you're here. You've been the backbone of my channel, and I've depended on you guys, all of you as a group, and I thank you so much. And I say there's really no change other than the Wednesday night primetime show has now been moved one level higher, and that's where the Gold Bagel members come in. And I don't know how many of you will shift over to the Gold Bagel level, but hopefully those of you who do will tell others this is worth it, that you're getting the kind of info that you really are appreciating. And we'll see how it goes. And so that's the big news of today. As I said, I had to go through the application process last night with YouTube. I had to fill out a bunch of questions and type in a bunch of info and then submit it for approval. and YouTube tells creators it could take up to 24 hours. And so I was kind of thinking, well, sometime today I'll get the word. No, no, no. 3 hours later, you're approved. You go ahead. Your channel upgrade is now live. It's live. I'm going, oh, 2 in the morning. It's live now at 2 in the morning. And so a number of you became gold Bagel members before I could even announce it on today's show. And so welcome all and thank you. Infinity Turbine, thank you for becoming a new member. And also What's Cooking, Wendy, thank you so much for your coming on board, for joining in. I appreciate it so much. Guys, it's humbling to see these green bars pop up like this. It really is. It is just... I mean, I lose count. I have no idea how many of you there have done it. I'm just blown away, and I'm so thankful. And thank you guys. I want to rock says What's Cooking. I hear you there. I want to rock. Let's go. Thank you for the 99 thumbs ups already. I will admit I did announce this announcement. I did make this announcement last night. It was made last night on the primetime show, but at that time I had only submitted the request to YouTube. I hadn't been given the green light. So obviously some of you who were watching last night's show were waiting in the wings to pounce and become a gold bagel member of the channel. I haven't yet. I have to now talk to Emily, my editor, who basically is getting this week off. I've been trying to spare her life from just me. And I've got to talk to her about the emoji situation. I've got to talk to her about what can we do with emojis and how can we do this. So we'll see what's happening about that. Larry Titus, thank you, buddy, for upgrading, and Kareem, thank you also. I love you, man. You guys are great. We're trying to figure out if we can do a special emojis, special logos for gold bagel members and stuff. This is the internals. This reverts back to the internals of YouTube, the technical side, which is not my forte. And so I will have Emily on this, but it could take till next week. So bear with us. Be patient. The most important thing is to get you the information you need to get as a gold bagel member, and just move forward with these markets, because the markets wait for no one, and we will move forward on that. All right. So again, thank you all for this. I appreciate it. Alexander, Uncle Bruce, you deserve to make a decent living since your knowledge of allowing us to become financially independent and free. Thank you so much for all I've learned and what I'll continue to learn. Thank you. I appreciate that. This is great. Thank you. Very kind. Very kind. Will there be less political rants? I hope so. I would love to have less political rants. By the way, where's Ron DeSantis? That was the headline this morning. Have you noticed that one? That's trending on Twitter right now. They're asking, where is the governor of Florida? He hasn't been seen in public in 13 days, while Florida is exploding with cases. I don't know, but I'm trying not to be political. I'm trying not to. Emmanuel, thank you for becoming a member. Appreciate it. Apparently, Floridians are waiting in their cars for testing. We have testing sites in California and around the country, right? They're testing sites. You just stay in your car and you drive up to a person who then gets the stuff up your nose and on. Apparently, Floridians are waiting up to 5 hours in their cars in line to get tested. Yikes! Unbelievable. It's crazy. Adventures with Duncan. Thank you, my friend, for becoming a gold bagel member. Great. As always, your support of my channels is just never wavering. Love you, buddy. You know it. Aviator, thank you also for becoming a gold bagel member. Thank you. Appreciate that as well. Anyway, yeah, man. Oh man, we are. I'm just, Samuel, I missed you there. I'm going to figure it out as soon as I figure out how to do it, says Samuel. He's a member now for 8 months of this channel, and Samuel's trying to figure out how to upgrade. Yeah, as I say, those of you who are having trouble to do it, it likely has to do with the fact that It likely has to do with the fact that you need to be on a device that's using Windows. I think that's the trick here. Savior has now been a member for 10 months. The Savior will sign up to gold from his computer after some coffee. Right on. The Savior is going to join the party too. That fabulous. Welcome to the party, pal. Thank you, everybody. Oh man, I'm just looking right now on the YouTube page where I can see some of you making comments that I don't see on my other site here. Man, T-Bone has upgraded, and so has the Doubting Philosopher. Welcome to the two of you as well. Thank you all. It's a thank you morning. What can I tell you? It's just a thank you morning. Tim, thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Doubting Philosopher, thank you, man. I can't figure out how to upgrade on my phone. I'm joining. That's what I meant. Your phone you may have to go to a Windows mode on your phone. I don't know how to do that, or use a device that like a laptop or whatever, and then go into your, you'll figure it out. I know you will. I wish I could tell you. I wish I could tell you more, but I can't. Why the face is Arico? Oh man! Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the channel, and welcome to the show this morning. A couple of things I wanted to let you in on. I noticed I mentioned yesterday. Might have been yesterday morning on this show. I think I mentioned it yesterday morning about how the IPO market is doing for 2021. All the new IPOs that came out, all the public companies that went public, all the private companies that went public through Wall Street, through traditional underwritings. I was telling about that yesterday, and that there's over 384 companies that went public through IPOs, and out of the 384, as of yesterday morning, 129 of those offerings, the shares are even to their price or higher since they've been issued to the public from the IPO price, not the first trade price that they started trading at. You and I know, we talked about this a zillion times about how a company goes public through an IPO, and only friends of the brokers get to buy IPO priced stock. So you get to buy stock at 50, 60, 70 bucks, and then it starts trading on the open market at double, 140 bucks, 120 bucks, 180 bucks. Those folks who bought at that level, I could imagine that out of 384 IPOs, I bet you there's only 5 or 15 maybe that are up from that level, if at all, if any. But as far as the IPO price, that's the in-house issued stock price, only 129 of 384 are ahead of the curve. 255 of those deals are underwater. So everyone's losing money that bought on the IPO. And of course, the first day of trading, everybody is a loser if you went long at that point. More news. I got more news this morning. Anthony, by the way, Valenzuela, thank you, Anthony, for becoming a gold member today. Thank you so much for upgrading. Now I saw another article today saying that investment banks earned $10 billion in fees, in revenues, from taking companies public through IPOs. Why are so many going public? Because there's an insatiable demand for product. Remember, S&P 500 companies are buying $1 trillion of stock back from the public. The companies are buying their own stock back and reducing their share counts. Wall Street, on the other hand, they're helping those companies buy back $1 trillion worth of stock from the market. And at the same time, Wall Street is bringing out brand new underwritings, 384 of them, and they earned $10 billion in fees to do that. Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, and Morgan Stanley each generated $1 billion or more in fees, each one of them. This is how important the IPO market is to investment bankers. It's huge. This does not include SPACs. I have not included the SPACs. There were 600 SPACs that went public this year, most in the first 6 months of this year. And you all know why they only went public in the first 6 months, because after Gensler took over, the SEC just has clamped down on SPACs left, right, and center, and it's become an absolute nightmare for brand new SPACs. And we're now hearing almost every week, we're hearing another story of a SPAC deal has been canceled. This SPAC deal has been canceled. This proposed merger has been canceled. The last one I've heard about is the Colin Kaepernick SPAC. That's dead. The Trump SPAC is iffy. I'm not sure if it's going to happen or not. And on it goes, one after the other. Lorraine, thank you for becoming a new gold member of this channel. Welcome aboard. Welcome to the party. It's so nice to have you here. So investment banks are doing just great. Back in 2020, last year, they earned 4.9 billion. This year, 10 billion. The year before that, in 2019, they made 2.1 billion in fees, and in 18, they earned 1.95 billion. So from 2 to 2.1 to 5 to 10. Are we in a bull market? Are we at all-time record highs? Yeah. And where's the money coming from to help these companies go public? Well, the top 500 companies in the S&P 500 collectively are using $1 trillion of cash to buy back their own stock. That means investors are selling and getting $1 trillion of money in their hands. You got to do something with that cash. You can't just sit and keep it as a cash balance. You can't. You're going to go under if you're going to do that, because inflation is 4 or 5%. And you're getting a quarter of a point on your bank of money. You can't just sit on cash. You have to reinvest the $1 trillion into something else. And at this level, at this pace, we're talking about 80 billion. Is it 80 billion a month? 80 billion, 85 billion, 90 billion dollars a month of cash coming into the hands of sellers who are selling off stock. And this cash, this $1 trillion, gets turned back into the market and the economy and just rolls along. And so this is where Wall Street is. They figured it out. Well, we can bring out $1 trillion in IPOs. We'll create $1 trillion in stock at the IPO level, sell it to the market that's flush with $1 trillion in cash just from buybacks, and we'll make these fees. We get fees to buy back the stock for the companies that are buying back their stock. We get fees to issue IPOs to buyers, and then we earn commissions when the buyers of these IPOs flip the stuff to all the saps out there who get sucked in and pay double the price of the IPO in the first week of trading. We're making commission upon commission upon commission. I mean, it's fantastic. It's great being an investment banker. They're having a record time of it. And this is why I keep telling you, Goldman Sachs is way underpriced as a stock. It's $380 something a share. This company should be trading at $700 a share, and then it would only be trading at 11 times earnings. I mean, the street doesn't get it. In any event, that's what's going on with the IPO market. Just to give you a heads up, 600 SPACs have gone public, yes, and fees have been generated by the investment banks there as well. That is the other thing to remember. The investment bankers are making money every angle there is. All this pipe financing that has been put together. Pipe financing where at $10 a share, investment funds, hedge funds, mutual funds, pension funds are putting money into brand new merged SPACs, like our favorites, the ones that we're into, like SoFi. SoFi went public with $2+ billion of cash, fresh cash in its hands. That money came from Wall Street and its pals. They got paid a fee to raise that money. They earned 3 to 5% to raise that kind of cash. You multiply these SPACs that are getting anywhere from 100 million, 300 million, 200 million, 400 million each, all the way up to SoFi, 2 billion. We're talking about hundreds of billions of dollars being raised by Wall Street into SPACs, while at the same time, ironically, a lot of these firms are poo-pooing SPACs. They poo-poo them. And they are trying to make it more difficult for SPACs to exist. Now, why would JP Morgan and Goldman and all these other guys, this whole group of investment bankers, why would they be against SPAC financing? Why would they be, not so supportive of SPACs as an overall, philosophy? Simple. It's really simple. There's more money in it for Wall Street to take a company public from scratch than to do a SPAC financing, because after all, you guys can buy the stock of a SPAC the minute the SPAC lists. SPAC financings, if a group of investors pool together a couple of bucks and create a SPAC company. Go to a brokerage firm and do an underwriting of a SPAC at 10 bucks a unit. Those sold out like that. Those were IPOs. Those were SPAC IPOs. You didn't need to do a road show. You didn't need to spend millions of dollars in promotion. You had at these brokerage firms a waiting list of hundreds of thousands of customers who are saying, anytime you're taking a SPAC public, I'll take 1,000 shares. I'll take 500. I'll take 100. I'll take 800. I'll take 300. They have them pre-sold out every time a SPAC is available for an underwriting. You are never getting a phone call from your broker saying, hey, would you like to buy some SPAC stock at $10 a unit? You're not getting that call. The only thing you're figuring out is if I come to you and say, I found a SPAC, I kind of like this deal. Why do I like the deal? It's because the SPAC is merging with this private company over here. I really like this private company that's going to take over the SPAC. And oh, by the way, Wall Street is throwing in 500 million on top of that at 10 bucks a share. Wall Street makes money on SPACs, but they don't make the big money. They make the big money on private companies that go through the IPO process. And the IPO process is where you fund the company with some seed money, 5, 10, 15 bucks a share. And then over the next year to a year and a half to 2 years, you help them reorganize their corporate charter, their in-house savings program for all their employees, all of the executives who have to get stock options. You help them with all that minefield, all the securities regulation minefield. You help them find securities lawyers, auditors that can handle publicly traded companies. You help them go through the listing process at the exchanges, all this nightmare of stuff. And you get fees, all paid by the public company or soon to be public company because you're funding it. And you're going to your favorite major clients, your institutional clients. So all the pension funds and hedge funds and mutual funds and ETFs that you've built up relationships with for decades, you're going to all of these people and saying, I've got $2 million worth of stock for you. I got $5 million worth for you. I got $3 million worth of stock for you at 10, 15 bucks a share. We're going public next year at a much higher price. So just stick around and enjoy the show. These guys are going, yeah, here's $2 million. I'll give you 5 if you let me. But here's 2. Yeah, sure, I'll take 2 million. Then they come back to the same investors and they go, okay, we're doing the IPO. We're doing the IPO and we're offering the total offering of all the stock that the public is going to hold is 15% of the entire corporation. 85% of the company will be held by the founders of the private co. So that the float of the company is 15% of all the stock that exists. 85% of the stock is held by the insiders of the corporation. Only 15% is held by the public. That protects the company from an outsider raiding the company, trying to buy up all the stock and take out the votes. Institutions love this. The institutions are going, great, how much of that stock can we have? The broker says half of all the IPO stock is reserved for the very same institutions that put up the money at 5, 10, and 15 bucks. Those guys who bought a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, you guys get first dibs on half of the stock that's available. We're selling whatever number of shares, half that are for you. The other half are for clients of our brokerage firm. Again, that's a select list of the best clients the brokers have. You're talking about a brokerage firm with 2,000 investment advisors. There isn't enough stock to go around for everybody. And so the deal is oversubscribed, as they always are oversubscribed. And they are hyped on CNBC, on Fox Business, on anything else. They're hyped on everyone's blogs. All kinds of guys are paid under the table to write beautiful, glowing reports about how great this company is and what it's doing. And by the time this thing is done, the IPO is done, they've lifted the IPO price 5 times. They're now raising $1 billion or $300 million, whatever the number is. And they know that the first trade on this thing is going to be double the IPO price. The broker is making money at the seed level. They're making money at the advisory level. They're making money on the IPO level. And now they're going to make money on the post-IPO trading level. And it's all percentages of the value of the security we're talking about here, especially at the IPO and post-IPO. So if the shares trade 100 million shares in the first 3 days, or the 500 million shares in the first week of trading. And they're trading at $150 a share. And this brokerage firm, the lead broker, is responsible for half the trades. Half of all commissions generated are made by these guys. Unbelievable monies. That's where this $10 billion comes from. You can't make that kind of money as a brokerage firm using SPACs. You cannot take SPACs public and make that kind of money. It just doesn't happen, because SPAC stocks come out at $10, $12, $14. Some of them go to $15, $20, $30. They go stupidly crazy. They don't last long up there, but they do for a while. But they trade in that 10 to 15 range until the deal is done. The merger is vended in. That takes months and has been delayed by months. Brokerage firms know that the SEC is all over SPACs. They're just making life very difficult, and so they're not going to promote them very hard. That's their their thinking. They'd rather promote the IPO game because they control every aspect of the deal. They control the management of the public company. Those guys listen to what these brokers tell them to do, the investment bankers. They control the legals. They control the lawyers that they bring in there, the advisors. They have everyone's ear. And so these IPOs, they do what the investment banker tells them to, because they're dependent on them for future financing. And this is where sometimes the deals don't work out. If the company is a hot prospect company and it's really firing all cylinders, the stock will go higher, the money is coming in and the earnings are coming in, it's going to be great. But if it's a startup and it's a company that's going public and still losing money, it's going to need secondary rounds of financing, third round of financing on private placement arrangements going forward. And maybe every 6 months, 8 months, once a year, they have to go back to Wall Street and raise another $500 million. Those are done on private placements. And it might be a combination of bonds or a combination of bonds and stock to fund these corporations down the road, keep funding them and keep them growing out. As long as management does what Wall Street wants, they'll fund them. Of course, fees are earned every time they raise these guys more money. And this is where they love the IPO business, because they take 380 odd companies public last year. I don't know how many, 200 something the year before that. Thousands of companies have gone public in the last 5 years. Wall Street has been making billions and billions and billions in fees off of all of them. Is it in your best interest that they're working? Not necessarily. Nothing wrong, though, with doing an IPO and being associated with an IPO that, got underwritten at 40, started trading at 100, and is now trading at 200. Those are plaques on the wall that you're going to see in the brokers' offices, in their lobbies. If you ever go into their offices, you're going to see, we did these deals. We love doing all this business. But you're not going to see them brag about a disaster where they took a company public at 40, it opened at 120, and is now trading at 10. Those plaques have been removed from the wall. They're not going to brag about those. And there are those. There you go. The difference between, of course, a SPAC and an IPO is you folks are basically buying at ground zero level prices. Under $30 a share, you're buying at zero. You're early. You're the seed investor. You're the equivalent of what a seed investor really is. And it can take a year or two to get your reward. It could. I'm not saying it will, but it could. Some stocks will hang around the $15 to $30 level, just making you money already. But some will do worse. We know those guys. We'll wait them out, because these companies are flush with cash. Our SPACs are cash rich, don't have debts. They lose money. Fair enough. They were losing money going in. They're still losing money now, but their losses are shrinking. Their margins are growing. They have cash to expand and to buy cash flow, to buy earnings, to make acquisitions, to make deals, and they will, because they've got the cash to do so. And they actually do have the ability to raise more money. Even though Wall Street is not bragging about them and all that, they have contacts to raise more money. And this is where the SPACs in the end will make you a lot of dough. That will make you a ton of money. But you got to find the right ones with the right business plan, with the right potential to really grow out. And this is why I'm still a fan of all 8 SPACs that I have mentioned to you since last year. I haven't wavered in my support for any of them. And we now just need the next 48 hours to go through to get out of 2021 and be done with it, be done with 2021, so we can move on to the next year, 2022. and can't wait. Believe me, I can't wait for this to end so we can move forward. Thank you, everybody, for being here this morning. Thank you so much for joining me, being part of this channel. Those of you who have become Gold Bagel members this morning, congratulations and thank you, all at the same time. I appreciate this. If you don't already know, I've announced a new membership level for this channel. It's the Gold member level. It's a $25 a month commitment. And for that, you will now get 2 perks that regular members don't get. The first perk is Wednesday nights, the primetime live show, 8 o'clock, that is proving to be very popular, is going to be for Gold Bagel members only. Gold Bagel members will be exclusively able to join me for that show, 8 o'clock Eastern time, Wednesday evenings, Q&A and updates on the markets. Jennifer, thank you, Jennifer, welcome. And the other perk that is definitely getting some buzz is it'll probably start tomorrow, and then I'll be really up and running on Monday with this, because we're moving this weekend. I'm going to be doing a daily, Monday to Friday, pre-market investment alert for Gold Bagel members. This will be either a text alert message that you'll get through your community tab, as you normally get alerted whenever I do any announcements, or it will be an exclusive live video update where I will rattle off 3 or 4 things to you, literally live, before the show begins, before this show actually begins. So this show begins at 8:30 in the morning. You may find that at 7:30 to 8 o'clock Eastern time, or between 8 and 8:30 Eastern time, I'm live already, just for Gold Bagel members only, with today's investment alert updates. And I will then alert you folks on stuff like options activity you should be aware of, options that you might be considering writing or buying back, options that you might want to unload if you're long options you might want to acquire, that you may have written that you might want to buy back now, updates on stocks that you are writing options on that you should be very well aware of, this type of thing. This is going to be a daily occurrence for Gold Bagel members. It's going to give you an insight and a head start on the overall watchers of this channel. Membership has its privileges, as I've said all along, and I really want to pay back those of you who are really stepping up for this channel. And as a Gold Bagel member, I am happy to do this. I'm excited about it. If you retain your membership that you have now, your $10 a month membership, nothing changes for you on the daily shows. Your commentary is more than welcome. Get to use emojis. You will get alerts from time to time anyway through me as well, because there will always be channel alerts for members. If you're just watching me casually as a lurker, thank you. If you're watching me as a subscriber, we thank you as well, Jennifer and I. What we now have in effect 4 ways to be part of this community: casual observer, subscriber, Chilling with Uncle Bruce member, or Gold Bagel member. And thank you, all of you who are upgrading today. This is the first morning that this is being offered. I just went through all the motions last night with YouTube to go through this new level of membership process. And they had warned me that it could take up to 24 hours to get approval. So I was expecting that it might be all day today before I heard, but it took 3 hours. It took 3 hours. I think it took 3 hours because I already have memberships ongoing, and they quickly take a look at your channel and go, oh, it's the Stock Markets with Bruce. He's just adding a higher level of engagement. Approved. And at 1 in the morning, I got the word. It actually woke me up. My phone went, and I went, what's that? Look at my phone. Oh, YouTube, you've been approved. And by the time I woke up this morning for this work, to do this work, there were already 6 of you that have already subscribed to the Gold level. I haven't had time to even announce it, and you guys are already jumping on it. And again, I thank you, those of you who've been upgrading your membership today. If you're having trouble doing it because your device is giving you some squawk, it's probably because you need to be on a Windows platform. I think that's the secret word. Bobby, thank you. Bobby Atkinson, also, buddy, thank you. Welcome. And Dr. Vetter, thank you, pal, joining the channel. So you're going to need to probably be on a Windows type device to make this happen. Again, I'm not the technical expert here. I'm just winging it as best I can. I'm just a guy in front of a computer with a green screen behind me, where I'm pretending to be in Palm Desert, California, but you all know secretly I'm still sitting in Creston, right? And it's really cold outside because I'm wearing a sweatshirt, and I'm just trying to get by. Okay. Well, some of you though are under the impression that I'm actually in a condo in Palm Desert, and that there's a lamp behind me of some kind and it's crooked, and you're hearing rumors that I drive a rented Tesla. Believe what you want to believe. I'm just saying, at 4 feet 8 inches tall, I'm just doing the best I can with what little I have, and try to keep you posted on what's going on with this market. And speaking of the market, hey, the market, we're going to open up in 14 minutes. The Dow has been positive all morning. It is up 47 points right now in the pre-market. We're below the record, though. We hit a record yesterday in the afternoon. In the last hour yesterday, if you were here, you witnessed the market hit a new all-time high for the Dow Jones Index, but it couldn't hold it. And I warned you folks that this could happen, that we may hit the record and then back off. Sure enough, we did. We popped back about 70 points from the record. At the moment, we're up 48 points. We're at 36,429. We're still behind on that record. S&P is up 5.7 points. It did close last night at a new all-time high close. The NASDAQ this morning is up 13 points. Nothing to get excited about, but it's certainly not giving up ground. These markets are adding or hanging around all-time record highs. They are in no mood. They are in no mood to consider backing off. There is nothing that these markets are concerned about. And when I say the markets, it's people who invest in the markets. So it's people, it's investors. The investors out there are just saying, COVID, so what? Inflation, so what? Higher interest rates, meh, whatever. They don't care. They know certain undeniable facts, and these facts are that American households are sitting on almost $20 trillion of cash right now. I'll repeat that: American households, families in America combined, not everybody, but those who have it, 20 trillion in cash is now in people's hands, and they want to spend some of this. Corporations are going to spend at least $1 trillion in 2022. This has already been announced by companies. Just do the math, add them all up. The S&P 500 listed companies have already announced $1 trillion of stock buybacks will take place in 2022. That is their plan. That's their plan. The whole plan. That's their plan. More money above and beyond that will be paid out in dividends. That is cash to shareholders. That has to be reinvested. So you take $1 trillion in cash that's going to buy up stock, that's going to make it disappear. That money goes into other stock. Dividend dollars that are coming out go into the same stock that they have as a reinvestment program, or it's cash that then gets reinvested into the markets. And it is probably upwards of $1 trillion, if not more than $1 trillion. So there is a plethora of places where cash is coming from. It's unbelievable how much cash is out there to go into the markets this year. On top of everything else, analysts are predicting that the earnings growth for the S&P 500 listed companies is going to average 8%. They're all guesstimating an 8% growth rate on net earnings for corporations. And it makes sense that earnings could be higher this year than last year, even with all the problems. Why? Because companies are that much smarter this year than last year. Last year, they were trying to figure out how to survive during a pandemic. This year, they are going to profit even more than last year because they figured out the pitfalls of the economy. They figured out the logistics. They figured out supply chain issues. They're figuring out how to handle people working from home. They're reducing head office square footage costs. They're finding ways to adapt to the new world, the new normal. They've had a whole year to figure it out, and this year the earnings are going to reflect that. It was incredible that already Apple and Microsoft and Amazon and Google and Facebook and all these other massive companies, the top 50, they were all posting record profits that we would have never envisioned would come our way before. Apple showing a 45% increase year on year over one quarter versus another quarter from a year earlier. Increase in profit. It's never happened before. I mean, it's just mind-numbing that the world's most valuable company would have 40% earnings growth in one quarter versus the quarter of the year before. I can tell you that this year's quarter, they will add again to that number. It's not going back down. It's going higher. And so the analysts out there are saying the S&P 500 could gain 10 to 12% or more in value this year yet again, and still not be that overpriced because you're competing with the bank rate for returns. Right now, if you buy Apple stock, I think you're getting something around maybe a 2% yield on your money, if I'm not mistaken. Let me double check here. Apple, if you buy Apple stock right now, no, you're not getting 2%. I apologize. You're getting 0.49% on Apple. Apple is probably not the best example to use, but Apple has been bumping up their dividend number, and they've been upping how much they pay out in dividends. At this point, it is pathetically tiny. They earn $5.61 a share in profit. They only pay out 22 cents in dividends, but then Apple is still a growth company. Other companies out there are paying more like a 2% dividend to their investors, and they're buying stock back on top of that. So it's a double whammy. But even if you're only getting a 2% yield on your dividend, you compare that to your local bank down the street in your town, wherever you live. Not that you can go to downtown Main Street to your local bank anymore, because a lot of banks don't exist anymore. A lot of branches don't exist because it's all gone fintech, which is where SoFi comes in. But you can't get 2% on your money. And I can guarantee you this, by the end of 2022, this full year coming up, you're still not going to get 2% on your money in a savings account. There is no way in heck that you're going to get anywhere near a 2% savings rate on your bank account by the end of this year. Michelle, thank you for upgrading on this channel. Thank you, Michelle. Look at the cat. You're no way are you going to get 2% on your money. You'll be lucky to get 0.5% to 0.75% on your money from a savings account. You probably have to buy a 5-year GIC, and you might get 1% to 1.25%. Public companies don't fear this. They have nothing to worry about. Public companies are going to add 8% earnings this year to their bottom line. They're going to bump their dividends 10, 15%. They're going to keep buying up their stock, which is going to keep raising their earnings per share because there's fewer shares to divide the money into. And that means they pay fewer dollars out in dividends. What? They raise the dividend rate, but they buy back a bunch of their stock. They pay out less money in dividends. What? Yeah, that's what it is, which then allows them to raise the dividend again next year. They keep raising the dividend because there are fewer shares to divide the money into, and yet they're making more money overall anyway. And so it's a win-win-win again for the shareholders of these corporations. And these companies not worried about the bank rate, the interest rates going up 3 times this coming year or the year after that. They're not even concerned. Interest rates are going to have to hit 6-7%. 6 to 7% interest rates before stocks have to worry about anything. You know how long it's going to be before interest rates are 5, 6, 7% in the United States? A decade, if you're lucky. And that's assuming we don't have a recession. We don't have an economic calamity. That everything works absolutely perfectly for the next 5 years. You want to bet on that? I don't think so. I don't think you do. So public companies and the markets are going to continue to rise, because the competition for the money is non-existent. There is nowhere else the money can go to get a better return on your money. It used to be municipal bonds. I'll give money to city of Cincinnati. I'll buy a Cincinnati municipal bond so they can build new sewage centers and new pipelines and new underground electrical lines and all that. Oh, this is that used to be where you put money for higher yields. You can't get high yields from municipal bonds. They're all being snapped up by institutions. They're desperate for yields, and so they're bidding up the value of the bonds and down go the interest rates. A city like Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Philadelphia, St. Louis, LA, you want to raise money for a project, an urban renewal program. You want to repave a bunch of your roads and build new sidewalks in various sectors of your community. You need only call the investment bankers in New York and say, "Hi, I'm the city of Los Angeles. We'd like to raise $5 billion through a bond offering over a 20-year period. We'll pay it back over 20 years to improve our infrastructure." And because, of course, the United States government has approved the infrastructure bill, we qualify for a certain percentage of matching funds. In effect, we need to spend $10 billion on improvements over the next 5 years. $5 billion will come from the United States government, the feds, and $5 billion coming from us, plus the state. We need to borrow money. Goldman is sitting in New York going, let me get this straight. You want to borrow $5 billion to do $10 to $15 billion of build out, which will improve your tax base and your property values and your standard of living in your community, which means real estate prices will go higher, which means your taxes will go higher because you are charging taxes on the value of the land and the value of the real estate on the land. How many nanoseconds do you think I need to say, oh, sure, we can, you want more than 5 billion? Yeah, but you only want 5? Okay. How about 1.5%? 1.25%? I mean, you're going to default on this? Oh, we don't think so. There's no way you're going to default on this because your revenues in the next 10 years as a city of Los Angeles is going to go up 8%, 10% because of the value of the real estate sitting under it. Forget about the exodus of people from California and everybody leaving California. Ooh, boo-hoo. Forget about that. It's not an issue. The whole bottom line is money. People move in when there are opportunities. And people love moving into neighborhoods where they're being spruced up, really being spruced, because they can figure out, if I put my office over here or my manufacturing center over here and I move with my family into this region here, this value, the real estate that I'm into, this whole region is going up in value beyond the national average. Do I care about what the perception is out there about Californians leaving California in droves? No, I'm not one of those who are being forced out. I'm a successful person. I'm a grower. I'm not a shrinker. I'm getting richer and growing my business. I am moving into these areas because the city of San Bernardino or Pasadena or whatever suburb of LA is saying, we're spending money on our infrastructure. We're going to have beautiful potted plants in our sidewalk areas. We're painting the lines on our streets all the time. We have lots of police to take care of crime. We've got a garbage collection area that's fantastic. We recycle. Our water is clean. We don't have lead pipes. On and on and on. We are cutting edge, on top of the world, and everybody wants to move here. And that's why it just keeps on going. So Wall Street's going, you want to raise $5 billion? Yeah, sure. No problem. It's the cheapest interest rate you can imagine. So money is cheap. Money is free. The problem is those who have the $5 billion that are looking to invest, like the California Teachers Pension Fund, the New York Teachers Pension Fund, the firefighters, the Federal Pension Fund of the United States employees, any and all pensioners, which eventually will be all of you. Your pension fund is desperately trying to figure out where to get money from, to get income from, to keep you retired and keep your benefits going. And right now they're being offered the opportunity to lend this state or this town or this city or this organization money at very low rates, because that's all you're going to get. Unless you want to buy junk bonds, but then even then you're going to get 3, 4, 5%. You're not going to get 20% interest at this point. And do you want to invest in something with 20% interest rates where the company could go under and now you lose it all? You don't want to do that. Around and around it goes, kids. The competition for cash is tough, but Wall Street's having an easy time of it. Wall Street is attracting cash. And you guys who are watching me are figuring out I'm putting money into this market and I'm writing options with this guy because these option returns are juicy as all get up. I can't get this deal from anybody, anywhere, in any way whatsoever. I'm going into this market. JL, thank you for becoming a new Gold Bagel member. Larry, as always, thank you for ringing the bells and letting us know the markets are now open for business. And let's see what they bring us today. Hopefully a whole bunch of you will just keep getting richer and richer and richer, which wouldn't that be great? I love it. Let's see how this market wants to start it off. Let me get my machine going here, and we'll start watching early quotes and returns and see what we have happening for us. Welcome one, welcome all to the channel from around the world. Love that you're here. It's fantastic. Nick is saying, hey, Uncle Bruce, when to close? When should I close that covered call I wrote? I sold a Tesla January 7, 1100 at $35.29. When do you think I should buy that thing back and finish it off? Well, Tesla's down $19.64 right now on the opening. Something tells me this could be a good time to put in a stink bid to scoop that thing back. I don't know what it's trading for because I don't have a live quote machine with what that contract is at, but I would imagine that your $1,100 call option with the stock at 1,067.63 and falling, it would be in pretty good shape right now. So definitely keep an eye on that, my friend. Again, I don't know what your call is worth right now. If you could kindly give me your quote, that would be great. But I would imagine that your contract right now is falling nicely. I mean, is it off $6, $8? Is it off $10? I don't really know. The stock right now I'm showing down 1961 on Tesla at $1,066 a share. Way to go, buddy. Rocket Lab is up 6 cents. We did hear just as a little footnote on Tesla. The Tesla vehicles, Model 3s, Model S's, they're being recalled. A bunch of them, like 500,000 cars. They're doing a recall because of the hatchback latch at the back. There's issues, and some of the Model S's have the front trunk. They have problems there, and they're being called in. So I'm not sure what's going on. Nick, we're right now at $26.90 to $27. So you're already ahead. About what is that? About $9 a contract. I love that. Beautiful. Of course, it dies next week. So the 7th of January. There's no lifetime here on this contract. Beautiful. It's going to keep shrinking out. Just keep an eye on the stock. I mean, if the stock drops another $5-10 from here, even more, then of course the contract will dump yet again. I mean, we're 1,068 down $17. And you've got almost $1,000 gift being handed to you at this point. Again, pulling in 1,000 a day on a call option is always a good thing, isn't it? You may want to buy it back and then rewrite. If it comes back on, you rewrite again. I mean, you're there, man. You're on top of this one. I love the way you're doing it. Rocket Lab right now, I am showing a gain of 6 cents at 11.39. SoFi, I'm looking at a 50-something cent gain, just in around the 15 neighborhood. We touched here 15.05 already. We're right now at 14.96 on 1.5 million. SoFi, as I've said, is about to go. It is about to take off because the tax loss selling time frame has virtually ended. Certain jurisdictions in the world, you can't sell stock anymore for write-offs for this year. Certainly by tomorrow night, it's all over and we're into 2022. And all analysts have said on average, it's a $24 stock. All analysts who cover this thing, at least a $24 stock. Some are calling it 30. So there you have. SoFi's making a run, and there we go. ATIP apparently is making a run too. Let's take a look at some more stocks. I've got GameStop up 2 pennies, Matterport up 7, ME up 11, Spire up 3, ATIP up 11 cents to 314, SmartRent up 16 cents, Cyxtera down 12. We have AMC up 17 cents, Robinhood up 40, Vanik is down 92 cents, Home Depot up 225, IBM is up 15 cents to 133.50. The Dow at this moment in time, now with a refresh, I'm showing a gain of $113 points, pardon me, and we are approaching a record high again. We've got We got S&P up 9.6 and NASDAQ up 9.5. Now NASDAQ just shot up. It's 20 points higher. NASDAQ is now up 20 points. Oil up 18 cents. By the way, headline Didi, the China delivery outfit, lost $4.7 billion. I think in the latest quarter. I don't think that's annual. I could be wrong, but it's 4.7 billion. Either way you cut it, it's a ton of money, and their stock is just getting hammered. There is no confidence, and there is no way you should be involved in any China investments whatsoever. These guys are blowing it big time. The Dow Jones at 36,640, the all-time high, 36,643. We did just set it. We've now hit another new all-time high, intraday high for the Dow Jones Industrial. 3643 is the number. It's right now 36,641 as I speak to you. That's what's going on right there. Looking good on the big board. Microsoft down 19 cents. Apple up 7. Tesla down $17.24 to 1,068. The recall is definitely having an effect there. And so, Nick, you've got on your plate here an opportunity to take an easy almost $1,000 off the table, or less or more if you want to put in a stink bid a little lower to see if the stock comes your way. Otherwise, you can play the game of I'm going to buy them back now, and if the stock recovers so closer to 1,100, I'll write the 1,100 again for next week. Let the stock back off 15, 20 bucks. Boom, take another grand off the table. You may play that here all week long. Let's see what happens. Bed Bath Beyond up 72 cents. BlackBerry up 14. Royal Caribbean up $1.40 at 79.62. I don't know why. This is ridiculous. Goldman Sachs up 271 to 388.92. Those of you who are thinking of writing calls against Goldman, you want to look at perhaps for tomorrow expiry, you may want to look at just something over the 390 level. But for next week, you might be looking at 395s or maybe up to 400. Cisco down 3 cents, 63.92. If you're writing calls against Cisco, covered calls or poor man covered calls, I'd be looking at 65s for next week, something in that neighborhood. 66s for the week after, perhaps. I think, are near to the top for the moment on Cisco. We've had a good run, but we might be topping out. Pat Markley, new member. Thank you, Pat, for joining us, becoming an upgrader to Gold Bagel membership level. Thank you, Pat, for joining and moving up. JL Mark, thank you, of course. Michelle Westlake, thank you. Thank you to Dr. Vetter, Bobby Atkinson, Jennifer Smith. Thank you to Lorraine Innes, Anthony Venezuela. Thank you. The Doubting Philosopher, T-Bone, Avatar, Kareem, Adventures with Duncan, Manuel, Ruben Zillis. Thank you. I know Samuel is trying to figure it out. Thank you to Karim, Larry Titus, What's Cooking Wendy, Infinity Turbine, George F. Shrugs, Dave McPeters, thank you all. The Savior's coming. Danielle is here. Nicholas is already here. Stacy Glenn, howdy partner. Alexander, the Harold the Hacker, BW Double D, Red Solo Cup, M Grant, Bagel Babe, Wing Commander. Thank you. My next pair, Scott Brewer, and everyone else, even, and of course, I've already mentioned Beach Boy and a few others, Joanne and others who joined before I could even let the world know. These guys are already on it. Unbelievable. Thank you all for becoming Gold member, Gold Bagel member level members. There's a month. I smell money. My next pair, Joanne, Beach Boy, DQ, and Robert Benson, just to mention a few. Thank you all so much for your support of this YouTuber. I'm always I am humbled, and I am blown away. Jennifer is still sleeping. She doesn't know. She'll find out when she wakes up. She's just going to be. She will, in a way, be surprised. In another way, she'll go, "I told you. I told you they do that." She has ultimate faith in the followers of this channel, and she's right again. Thank you all so much. All right, what else is going on here? Let's see here. Just keeping an eye on all kinds of stuff simultaneously. Thank you to the 200 people who've now become members, our thumbs up participants. Thank you for 200 thumbs ups already. Thank you for that. Thank you. Let me just double check here. We've got all kinds of stuff here. Robert Z, of course, new member, obviously. Where was this? Double checking here. Yes, Robert Z. Thank you. For bumping up as well. Okay, you know how I like money, says you know how I like money, says Pat. Where's my gold bagel? Is SoFi on the way up? What's happening, Bruce? Is it taking off? Is it going to the moon now? What's happening, buddy? Talk to me. Where are my detonators? Rocket Lab up 17 cents. Or SoFi up 59 to 15.06. GameStop up 64 cents. Matterport up 61 cents to 68 cents to $22. MEE is up 15 cents. Spire is up 6. ATIP is up 14. We've got Smart Rent down a nickel, 6 there, now unchanged. It's popped up to be unchanged. YBM 133.94. It's going for 134 a share. The Dow up now 158. We have Microsoft down 47 cents. Apple down 26. Tesla down $29.56. 1,056 on Tesla. Something tells me our friend Nick is just pounding the table with happiness right now. Alexander, thank you for this donation. He's saying to Red Solo Cup, I'll fall on my sword and write 5 $17.50 calls on SoFi expiring in January to make sure the charter goes through. Yeah, there's sacrifice right there. There is sacrifice. Nelson, good morning. How do you upgrade? I only have an option to deactivate. Again, I am not 100% sure on this. There's you may want to hit the join button. Again, Nelson, I don't actually know because I'm not in your. I don't see your screen, and I wouldn't know how to guide you on this one. There's ways to do it, but I'm not 100% sure. Some of those folks might be able to help you here with how they've done it. So if anyone can help Nelson how to upgrade to gold bagel status, become a gold bagel member, let him know. Let's see. The Dow up 138, S&P up 5.8, NASDAQ up 0.84. It's really jumping around. We've got SoFi at 15.07, up 59 cents now. The high today is 15.17, and so we're right near the high of the day here. Certainly traded over 2 million shares already. Very, very good. Goldman Sachs up 265. GameStop down 93 cents. Tesla down $28. Matterport up 28 cents to 21.60 now. Cyxtera down 2. ME up 18, and Rocket Lab up 22. As we jump around quite a bit here in these first 13, 15 minutes, trying to keep on top of this fast-moving and evolving market. The money keeps coming into the market. The Dow has hit new record highs. S&P is hitting new record highs. NASDAQ will shortly hit new record highs, and now money is flowing into Russell 3000 stocks because the tax selling wave has come and gone. It's basically over with, and we're just about done with it. And this is where cash now is coming in, and there is no stock for sale at these low levels anymore. There is no need to offload stock for whatever you can get for it for a tax reason. They've done that. They're out. They're finished. So now we're now into 2022 investing for the most part. I would say 99% of what's happening now is non-tax related activity. Matterport 21.70, ME at 6.75 up 20, Spire up 6 cents to 3.48. We are at 3.18 on ATIP up 15 cents. Those two stocks are 30 cents apart now in price. Smart Red up a penny, Cyxtera down 6 cents. Rocket Lab 11.48 up 15 cents. SoFi up 61 to 15.08. GameStop down $1.09. That's where we're at. SoFi volume now 4 million. 4 million in 14 minutes. We've got a serious buy wave coming into SoFi stock right now. The options market has been screaming at us now for 4 or 5 days. Something big is about to happen at SoFi, and we know it. We know what that is. We know exactly what we're waiting for. We're just hoping that it's true. Is this the moment? But for this stock to reach $20 is a no-brainer, a nothing burger for this stock to go to 20 and then have the news. That could be it. We'll be part of it no matter how it wants to do it. But this thing is going to go. Those July 22 calls are running now. Need the Aprils to follow suit. Come on, market. DQ says, Nelson, you have to be on a Mac or PC or in a browser, and it sounds like M1 Max might have an issue, he's saying. And Pat is saying, go to your YouTube membership page and upgrade there. You have to be on a Windows computer, not mobile. Nelson, DQ on PC. I go into managed subscriptions. This is where I'm stuck, he says. So folks are comparing notes as to how to do the upgrades. The Savior has joined us. The Savior has become a member of the Gold Bagel membership program. Welcome to the Savior. We're safe now. So it's all good. Once the Savior's in, you got nothing to worry about. We're at 1510 on SoFi. Got nothing to worry about there. We're going higher. We're not going to go lower. Does anyone see the volume on SoFi? Says it Duncan. Flint Creek Soap Company. They're here. They're not surprising. Thank you again for your faith in my channel. I'd love to have you here. I'm glad you're here. Those of you out there who were supporting Flint Creek Soap Company, I can't thank you enough. I know they can't thank you enough. They were so kind to us when we had our meet and greet back on December the 11th. Everybody got free samples from Flint Creek Soap Company. As a matter of fact, I have that right here. Hang on. Here we go. Flint Creek Soap Company. Everybody who came out got a sample of this right here, Flint Creek Soap Company. Since 2001, this was baby rum soap, handcrafted soap, cleaning up with Uncle Bruce. Got that sample, and then everybody got another sample of a hand cream. There were different scents. There were all kinds of them. This one here is hand cream, which is a lemon. There it is. Got that sample right there, and right here, you want to support someone who supports us. Right here, Lisa. Head over there, www.flintcreeksoap.com, and order up anything you want. They'll ship it to you, and they'll take care of their scents for women, scents for men. Pretty cool stuff. Thank you guys for your support of my channel and for allowing me to hand these samples out to my attendees of the meet and greet in Ontario back on December 11th. That was just great. It was just great. Fergan is a new member who has just upgraded to a gold membership level. Fergan, thank you so much for your support. I do appreciate it. You know I appreciate it. And thank you all so much for all of that. It's fantastic. It's just fantastic. Let's see here. It's a little cup. But then again, when you can turn water into wine and a basket of bread into Olive Garden unlimited breadsticks, you probably don't know the value of a dollar. I mean, let's keep that going right there. But I'd rather have the Savior on our side than against us. I'd rather have him part of the party. 15.20 on your SoFi, kids. We're up 73 cents now. Get used to it. You're going to see more of this. We've traded 4.7 million shares now on SoFi. As I said yesterday afternoon, the time is now, and you still have time. If you haven't picked up these options I told you to pick off, you still have time to do so. Get in there and pick off these March, April, or July 10 or 12.50 call options for next, obviously into the future here. These March, April, or July call options on SoFi. Pick up 10s and 12.50s. Pick them off, grab them, and tuck them away if you haven't already got a position set up on your SoFi. You're going to be writing options on your SoFi in the not too distant future, and you're going to make a lot of money. It's as simple as that. Let's see. Is there a bundled buy option for all of your classes, all your training classes? No. My classes are available on my website, stockmarketswithbruce.ca, not .com, .ca. The class, there's a link up here for classes. There are 10 right now. There are 5 more coming, but at the moment there are 10. And they're individually priced at $100 a class. Each class is about a 2-hour time frame, approximately. And I have purposely created the classes and offered them on a one-on-one basis only so that it's an a la carte thing and no one has to make a bulk purchase. There are YouTubers out there, and again, you can do it any way you want. It's fine with me. I don't care. But there are YouTubers out there who are saying, you want to buy my courses? It's a $5,000 course, or it's a $2,500 course, or it's a $1,700 course, or it's an $880 course, whatever the prices are. I decided I'm going to offer my classes on an individual basis. You can check the titles out and see for yourself if it interests you. Some of you are more advanced than others. Some of you are familiar with some of the options lingo. Some of you are completely noobs. I totally get it. And I thought, you know what? I'll offer the classes on an a la carte basis. You can watch class number 5 first, class number 9 second, class number 1 third, whatever you want. Pick anyone you want. Watch it whenever you want. Watch it as many times as you want. You're just looking at a $100 price per class. And that way, you're not out a lot of money. If you watch one class and go, oh, this isn't for me, well, you've wasted $100. I don't think so, but you've invested $100 into yourself. Some of you I know are watching a class every week or so, or every couple of days. You're taking another one and getting another one, and you're going to watch all 10. Some of you were literally with me live for all 10 classes. And again, if you do watch my classes with Jen and I live, you of course have the ability to watch the classes anytime you want on reruns, anytime you want, obviously. But I don't have a bundle. I just have the one format only, and I'm just going to leave it at that. We're now going to add 5 more in the new year. 5 more classes are going to be created and added. There'll be 15 available. And again, you can choose whatever topic you want to follow going forward. Let's see. Tankster is saying, from managed subscriptions, there is deactivate and perks. Go to perks, upgrade on the upperish right. Damn it, Jim. How do we keep access to Wednesday shows with normal membership? Normal membership will not have access to the Wednesday shows any longer. Yesterday was the last show. Starting in the new year, next Wednesday, gold membership is required for that show. Nelson, I think I figured it out. Thanks, guys. Oh, good, Nelson. It's good stuff. Dan Hammer, not the 8 p.m. show. Let's see here. Let's see. The Savior says, Red Solo Cup, I had to accept. I do not want to be left behind. Let's see. So is gold membership just the 1-year Bagel, or is it a new level of payment perks? Sorry, just coming to the show this morning. The gold Bagel membership is a new level of membership on this channel. There's the regular $10 a month membership. This is the new one at $25 US a month. And it gets you 2 perks. The first perk is Wednesday nights, the primetime show, 8 o'clock for gold members only. The second perk is that every morning before we start trading, is going to start tomorrow or Monday. Just bear with me as we're moving. I'm going to do pre-market investment alerts for gold members. So if you're a gold Bagel member, you're going to get daily, Monday through Friday, a pre-market investment alert from yours truly, where I will give you guys either a texted message just in written form, or I will literally do a video, a quick 5 or 10 minute live presentation to gold members only, with a heads up as to here's what you should be looking at this morning. There might be certain options that you've been writing that you need to cover up. There might be certain options that you can now get ready to write, because this is what's happening in the pre-market on a bunch of different stocks. This is an event happening here, or here's a development happening over there, and this could affect this stock or that stock or our markets overall. You're going to get a heads up from me in the pre-market every morning as an exclusive feature of being a gold Bagel member of this channel. All right. And I'll get better at it. So bear with me as we set it up and get it going. We applied yesterday. I applied yesterday to YouTube to be allowed to add a new level. And they had told me that when I entered the enter now, this button, as soon as I hit that, they warned me that it could take up to 24 hours for all this to be approved, subject to terms and conditions of being a YouTuber. And of course, you just got to wait. I made the announcement last night on the primetime show last night that I had done this. I'm waiting for approval. And at 1 a.m. last night, the approval came through. So here we are. It's just happening now. A number of you are moving up to the gold bagel level right now. And Jen and I are, of course, blown away. Jen is still sleeping. She does not know this is happening. She'll be here in the next little while when she's up. But it is quite exciting. And again, thank you all of you who are becoming gold bagel members of this channel. Thank you. If you're a regular member, nothing has changed as far as being part of the show, using emojis. You'll get occasional updates from me anyway, as I always do. You are a member of this channel, and we appreciate this so much. The only difference is now, a couple differences. The gold members will be able to come into the Wednesday night primetime show. So if you want to still join us Wednesday night, 8 o'clock Eastern time for Uncle Bruce primetime, you got to be a gold bagel member or at that level to come on in. And there you have it. I hope that explains it. Thank you all so much. Let's see. SoFi needed 4.5 million volume by 7 o'clock to be on pace to set a new record. It did it in 15 minutes. So how about that? Samuel, I bought SoFi $15 options and Matterport 17.5s for April. Let's see what 2022 is going to do. Ready to go, Samuel. DQ Active Trader Pro live streaming from Fidelity. Alex, new member. Alex has joined the members, the gold member group. Thank you, Alex, for coming on board. Congratulations and thank you for your support. Let's see. And sorry, DQ, sorry, I just scrolled up and saw the comment working and I'm busy here. DQ, gotcha. Thanks from Duncan. Nelson is done. He's done it. He did it. He figured it out because you helped him. Thank you, everybody, for helping out with Nelson's dilemma there. Nelson, welcome to the gang. Welcome to the party, pal. Nice to have you here. I'm in the club. I'm in, said Nelson. Right on. Michael is saying, you know what, ATIP, the way it's going, might just overtake Spire. ATIP is up 20 cents now to 323. Spire is up 7 cents to 349. SmartRent is up 15 to 972. We got ME up 29 to 684. Matterport up 49 to 2181. SoFi is up 83 cents to 1530. Rocket Lab up 32 cents to 1165. We are rolling here. GameStop just went green, 154.20. The Dow is up 93. We've got the S&P up 7.5, NASDAQ up 36, oil up 27 cents right now. IBM 133.56. We've got Microsoft down 85 cents, Apple down only 2 cents, Tesla down 13.90, 1,072. Let's go here. Oh my gosh, you are just the best. Sweetie, not baby. Thank you, Flint Creek. You're more than welcome. You keep it going over there. Pat, how come my bagels are not gold yet? You just hang in there. Flint, love you, Uncle B. Thank you, Flint. Big Bear, new member. Welcome, Big Bear, to the gold bagel membership level. Appreciate this so much that you're here. Thank you. Anyway, I've lost more than $1,000 in a day before finding your most excellent advice and guidance, says Pat. 1,000 for all classes is more than worth it. Thank you, Pat, for that. Vilbus, I'm not ready for the gold bagel. Need to knock out some classes first so I'm properly prepared to put daily guidance to use. But when I am, it will be quite handy. No problem, Vilbus. Whenever you're ready, you're ready. BZ, new member. Welcome, BZ, to the club. Thank you so much. Cheddar Stacks, SoFi to the moon, baby, to the moon. SoFi right now is a 1540, up 93 cents. We have traded now 7.15 million on SoFi, and we're into the first 30 minutes now. Let's see. Why don't you have a dry run tomorrow for all the members? See what you get. Lame Duck, I got all kinds of stuff going on here, and it's including we're packing. It's really hectic here. What can I say? It's nuts. Just stand by. Just stand by. Let's see here. Beach Boy, Uncle Bruce, there to be a platinum bagel level that will allow us to adjust the lamp. Can you do that? Can you do a platinum level where like it's $100 a month and then we can tell you how to change your set behind you. I'll let me keep that under advisement, Beach Boy. I'm just trying to keep up with what's going on here. Anyway, thank you. The Red Solo Cup says, damn it, Jim, try it for a month. See if it pays for itself. If not, you're only up $15 since you're already on the $10 level. Enderman, thank you for becoming a new member of the channel at the gold member level. Thank you. Let's see. If SoFi gets another deep buy, then we probably end at 16, says Blair. Max Aspire, will you ever go 5 again? Please. Carol OV has become a member of the Gold Bagel Club. Life will never be the same. Thank you so much for joining us, Carol. Just keep making a bunch of money, will you? Just keep making a bunch of money. Beautiful. Thank you for that. Really appreciate it. We're at 36,583 now on the Dow. But we are not at the high of the day. S&P is up 7. NASDAQ is up 41. NASDAQ has just done a serious uptick just in the last 5 minutes. It's really moving higher. We got Apple up 179.50 now, up 12 cents right at the moment. Looking at other stocks, Rocket Lab is up 51 cents to 11.84. SoFi up 96 to 15.43. GameStop is up 18 cents. Matterport up 66 to 21.98. ME is at 6.88, up 33. Spire up 10 to 3.52. ATIP up 23 now, 3.26. Smart Rent up 17 to 9.74. Cyxtera is down 8 cents to 12.32, but that's the one that's been hitting new all-time highs every day. Can't complain about how Cyxtera has been doing in this last week or two. We can't complain at all. Red Solo Cup, I upgraded to gold because the Wednesday night classes have taught me more about the thought process behind moves than my free brokerage classes have ever taught me in a year. Those are high praise indeed. Thank you, Red Solo Cup, for that. Again, it's my pleasure. It's what we do and what we're trying to accomplish here. Keep you guys ahead of the average investor. If I can keep you in the upper quarter of awareness and technique, so that 3/4 of the market participants aren't as savvy as you guys are, you will make nice money. If I can get you into the top 10 percentile, then you guys are going to clean up on this market because you're competing against everybody else and their emotions and their fears and their lack of knowledge or awareness of just what's really happening. And like I said, we can get into the top 10 percentile. Man, are you guys going to make some good coin? It's a life changer. It really is. Thank you. Jennifer says, damn it, Jim, I agree. Give it a try. It might be worth it for Wednesday nights to lessen the high chit-chat and focus more on stocks. There you go. DQ, today when Bruce bites into his bagel, Jen will have hidden a gold nugget in it. Oh, man. Let's see. Members lost the trivia show and now the primetime show. Rest in peace, says Coyote. Credit Savage. Good morning, my fellow simpletons. Is this green I see all over the markets? I'm misty-eyed. Those 30 SoFi contracts I bought for February the 18th at a true bottom are up 30%. Gold Bagel Club, how do I get in? You need to be on a device that's on Windows so you can upgrade your membership to the gold level, and away we go. BW SoFi will do what it does. Matterport will do the same. Now, just need ATIP and Spire to go up so I can roll my January and February out of the money calls. Come on, little ones. Chugga chugga, rolling out of the station now, please. SoFi, $15.49, up $1.02. Rocket Lab up 58 cents. GameStop down 45. Matterport up 62. ME is now up 31 cents. Spire is up 12 cents to 354. ATIP is up 24 cents to 327. The low on ATIP was 298 yesterday. I think it was yesterday, 298. 327 and climbing. Volume on Spire is 140,000, and the volume on ATIP this morning, 259,000 shares. And I think ATIP is being scooped up all over the place. It's just whatever's coming up for sale is just being bought up. 328 now on ATIP, up a quarter, and it is rolling. Poor Henry missed out on the gold bagel opportunity. That guy, flighty as he was, twitchy as all get up, just couldn't focus. Just couldn't focus. If you just stay with the herd and walk along where, safety in numbers. But no, he wandered off on his own and got clipped. And we just aren't hearing from this guy anymore. BZ already was a member, became gold. Right on, buddy. Mikhail, I'm in. Mikhail has joined us as a new gold member leveler. And thank you, Mikhail, for doing this. Appreciate it. Glad to have you here, and welcome to the party, pal. Right on. Let's see. Public service announcement. No lamp. Laughing out loud. There's no lamp. Let's see. Cheddar Stacks is saying to Red Solo Cup, I've never done learning, but I've got a much better beat on the market. I'm fine. Up 12% today as well. Beautiful, beautiful. BW says, oh, Henry, the golden bagel level that never was to be. What if platinum members sent you donations to buy glue so they could fix it so it's upside down or something? There's no lamp. I don't know what you're talking about. Larry, let's get him the ad trivia back to gold bagel level. Oh my gosh. Red Solo Cup. Good thing I bought those Disney 150s a few backs. Warren, our SoFi January 21's 75 call is going to make it back to the green. Your guess is as good as mine. I mean, you give me 5 days like this, and you're on your way. 15.45 right now, up 98 cents though. GameStop just went green nicely, 155.52. We're popping on GameStop. You can't write options yet on GameStop. We got to let it take a run. I think we are almost out of this funk we were in. We had a $10 gain yesterday, or roughly from low to high. We may add another 10 today. We could be in the 160s. I want you writing 170s or higher, if and when the time is right. I don't want you writing calls to get, having to do rollovers if not necessary. Just get richer with the GameStop going higher, and then we write options again. Keep an eye on this one. 155 on the stock here, 220,000 traded on GameStop. Go, GameStop, go. Matterport back to 22. ME 682 up 27. Spire up 12. ATIP up 22.2 at 325. Share, Smart Rent up 28, and Sextera down only 7 cents. We have IBM up 20. We got the Dow now up 65. That's at the low of the day right now, by the way. Microsoft down 71, but Apple positive, plus 38 cents. Tesla, 1,075, down 11 bucks at near its high of the day. Bed Bath Beyond up 34. BlackBerry up 24. Royal Caribbean up $1.38. Goldman up 210 to 388.30. Cisco down 36 cents. Coming in some profit taking now on Cisco. That's to be expected. Amazon, $18 gain. Facebook up $3. Google about $1.45 higher at the moment. I need to watch Wednesday night's classes. Love how they are archived. Mark, Demeto, thank you, Mark, for upgrading to gold bagel membership level. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Damn it, Jim says, nope, I'm not mad by any means, but I don't typically pay more for the same service. I'll just stick with this for now. No problem, damn it, Jim. You're doing great. You're going to do great, and I love you, man. I'm glad you're here. SoFi on pace to hit 60 million in volume today. Joe, for level upgrade, just click See Perks, and then the settings, gear, and level. Flint Creek Soak, you will get credit for paid membership prior to gold. I had to monkey with my passwords. I just got to positions. What is this green stuff out here? Nelson, why are SoFi January 21, 2250 calls not moving? Why the face? They will. Just the stock has to get a little closer to you. That's all it needs. Tankstra, I have upgraded. Tankstra is here, has now moved up to the gold level area. Thank you, Tankstra, so much. So appreciate that. Let's see. What's going on here? What else? We've been over this. There's no lamp, but there is a cat, says Solo Cup. There is a cat. Don't you see the cat? Let's see. British Shilling. I'm thumbs up's number 227. Chiming in. I just woke up. I had the booster jab yesterday, and I'm feeling the effects. Congratulations, British Shilling, on getting that booster. Jen and I, we got ours, and I'm glad to hear you got yours now. Beautiful stuff. Welcome to the show. Splair, there has to be one. Nelson, I pray for SoFi Charter every night. Credit Savage has joined in as a gold member. Sven Gubelman has joined in as a new member. And Eddie Eddie P has joined in. I can't pronounce that. How am I supposed to do that? Eddie, you got to cut me a break, man. EP is here. Thank you. All have upgraded to gold membership status. Thank you, guys. I can't pronounce these names, and I don't want to blow it, cheers, everyone, says Rodrigo. On this green day, my eldest recently turned 5. How about a happy birthday, Max? Happy birthday, Max. Way to go. Let's see. What else is going on? What else is happening? Happy birthday from DQ. All my stocks are green today. Yay. Oh, yeah, baby. Special diamond and titanium upgrade sprinkled with palladium here. Let's go. Diamond Simpleton level 99. I love gold, says Eddie. I love gold. That was my thought, Splared. Did anyone say birthday? Oh my goodness. Happy birthday to anyone and everyone that's having a birthday out there. Rocket Lab is at 11.82, up 49 cents. SoFi is up 99 cents to 15.46. Volume on SoFi now is 9.34 million. We're up $1. GameStop up $1.39. Matterport up 55 cents, 21.87. Volume now 735,000. ME 684 up 29 cents. High of the day 692 on 470,000 volume. We got Spire now at 354, up 12 cents. High of the day 357. We're right around that high. 166,000 approximately. ATIP 320 up 17 cents. Volume now 305,000. High of the day 328. Looking great. We're at 982 on Smart Rent, up a quarter. Volume on Smart Rent 27,900, no resistance. We're only down 7 cents on Cyxtera, 12.32 on 17,800 volume. That's where we're at there. The Dow up 62 now, leveling off. S&P up 11 and Nasdaq up 74. Nasdaq is climbing. Let's see. IBM up 32 cents. Microsoft down 66. Hasn't turned yet, but Apple is positive, up 65 pennies at 180.03. I sense Apple is getting ready for a shot to the 182.80 level. That magic number that gets a $3 trillion market cap. I just get the impression that Apple is about to hit it. It's lining it up, and it's building the mo, and it's going to take the run to do it. Will it stay above there? I don't know. Will it reach 182.83 and back off to 179 again, or will it get to 183.84 and then go to 175? This we will see. The next 3-4 trading days will be most interesting on Apple. Tesla 1,076, down 985. The low of the day 1,055. Not too long ago, but now we're at the high of the day at 1,076. But we seem to have plateaued here at the moment on Tesla. That seems to be this moment's resistance level. We'll see how this plays out. There is a recall going on, and so that's holding the stock back today. We're down. We're up 42 cents on BlackBerry. We're up 42 on Bed Bath & Beyond, and we're up 22 on BlackBerry. Royal Caribbean up $1.15 to 79.38. Perfect put potential there. Buy puts, make money. Goldman up 238 to 388.58. The high today 389.78. Trying to hit 390, not quite doing it, but hanging around 388 right now. Cisco down 42 cents, 63.54. We were over $64 this morning at 64.14, and we're running in a bit of a profit taking right now. That's to be expected. This stock came from 55 all the way up to 64. That's a huge gain percentage-wise. Amazon is up 27.60. Facebook is up 321. Google is up 991. Let's see. Here we go. Dr. Walter Bishop. Mrs. Bishop and I got our booster last week. Now Mrs. Bishop has COVID. Thank goodness, only mild symptoms, probably due to the booster. Right on, right on. Go Apple, says Joe. British Shilling, am I hallucinating, or are there gold bagels available now? I thought pink was nice enough. Dave McPeter's more than happy to upgrade. At this rate, I'm still only paying you about 30 cents an hour for your time. Not a bad return, I would say, on investment if you'd play it right. Way to go, Dave. Thank you. Damn it and Flesh +1, says BW. My birthday yesterday. Thank you, LL. Way to go. Dave McPeters, 30 cents to have a financial advisor in your pocket. Convenient that he's only 4 foot 8 inches tall. He fits. He fits. Happy birthday, Bagel Gangers from Nelson. Dave Chen, thank you, Dave, for upgrading to gold member status. Thank you so much for your support and becoming part of the group up here. Thank you. Love you. Thank you, man. Before you upgrade and give into the love for money, remember that it's easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than, well, you know the thing, you know that. Cheddar, I just want SoFi price updates every minute today. I'll pay for that. Bought a ton of $14 and $15 calls expiring this week and next. Up a lot right now, says Cheddar Stacks on SoFi. SoFi doing great. We are up $1.11 on SoFi to $15.58. We were down to $14.30 yesterday. 14.18 was the low. 14.18. We're at $15.56 and climbing. Volume on SoFi now 10.3 million in 45 minutes. We're looking great. Jen is here. How are you?
I'm good.
Yeah, check this out. I want to show you something. These green bars are people that are upgrading to gold bagel level memberships. Dave Chen, look at this right here. Eddie P. Sven, Credit Savage, Tankstra, Mark, Mikkel, Carol O.V., Inderman, BZ, Big Bear, Nelson. Nelson had all kinds of trouble, but he did it. Excellent. Alex is here.
That's awesome.
Ferrigan, Flint Creek Soap Company.
Bagels.
We got a gold bagel. I know the Savior has moved up. That guarantees the channel success. Alexander made a donation. Here's Robert Z. He's upgraded. Pat Merkley upgraded. JL Mark. Look at them all. Michelle Westlake.
You have to update your screen. You're behind.
Look at them. I'm always behind. Dr. Vetter, Bobby Atkinson, Jennifer Smith. Look at that. Just one after the other. Lorraine, Anthony, and I can't go back any further. They've been just upgrading and upgrading and upgrading and upgrading. It's just overwhelming. You guys are awesome. I told you Jen would be blown away. You guys are great. We've been talking about this, Jen and I, for weeks and weeks and weeks, and been going over with a lot of other folks about this. And thank you all for upgrading to the gold member level. Gold bagel memberships.
Gold bagel.
Got to talk to Emily. Although this is Emily's week off, I'm giving Emily some time off. She's got her family. She's got issues to look after.
Emily
Everything
has
she's
a life.
Emily has a life to contend to, and I'm leaving her alone. But we'll get Emily on these. We'll figure out something on these emojis.
Who said Emily can have a life?
Who said what? Wait, no. Yes, never a dull moment there.
There.
Well, how are you doing?
Lovely.
You doing all right?
I am. It was a hard one getting up this morning. I think
why
I was awake at 3.
Do you have COVID? Is that why?
Yeah, that's what it is.
No, we don't have COVID.
No.
I seem to be okay, although I'm a little stuffed today, but I seem to be
Last night was the horrible mummy dreams.
The mummy dreams.
Yeah.
Because our daughter has COVID.
Our daughter has COVID.
And she's getting over it. She's almost through it, but yeah.
Her throat is very, very sore, and of course your throat is rather important. It can't swell shut.
Yeah, and she talks a lot for a living, as well, and types a lot.
And she has, just to begin with, she has the largest tonsils you've ever seen.
There's
which
that.
Should just be in there fighting because they're part of your immune system.
That's true. That would be true.
But yeah, every time we would take her to a new doctor and they'd, get the old tongue depressor and okay, whoa. Say and they're like, whoa,
check those babies
What's
out.
In there?
What have you got there? Yikes! Right.
Yeah, those are fine.
We're all okay. We're all fine.
And she's still got them.
She's still got them, but she's battling along. She's doing all right.
I'm the only one of my siblings that still has tonsils.
I don't have mine. I got mine out at age 13 or something like that.
It was something we did.
Yeah.
Back then.
Well, that was I used to have all kinds of
really
problems
get your
with
community going?
Oh yeah. Here we go. Controversy. Here I am working my butt off to get this gold membership going, and now we're going to get this. Okay.
Well, it's something we used to do back then. We used to take out people's tonsils.
This is the 60s.
We automatically,
just boom.
You had a sore throat. Pull those puppies
Get those tonsils out because, they're just a pain,
And in North America, if you had a baby boy, you're cutting that foreskin off. Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't do that anymore.
We don't. No,
well,
not
people
without
still do it.
without
But they think about it
without thinking about that. That's true. But I don't want to go there. I don't really want to go to this and to that.
and
I really
to
don't.
these. There's a lot of cultures that they pierce their baby girls' ears.
Don't want to go there. Don't want to go
You don't
there.
want that controversy?
I don't want controversy. I don't want it. I don't want. No. Thanks, Jen.
Yeah, okay. Anytime.
Anytime.
Okay, bye.
Good luck, sucker. Ah!
I'll just drop a bomb and leave. Okay. See you around.
See you around. Bye. Well, today is a bagel day, to say the least.
I should think so.
Today is a bagel day of all bagel days.
And yours are kind of golden.
Well,
sometimes leaning more to the dark brown
charred
side.
Golden,
kind of.
Black gold. Yeah,
Black
that's
gold.
the kind of bagel I get.
And what's going to be on that golden bagel today?
Well, I'm thinking it's got to be the traditional grape today.
Is it grape jelly today?
I'm thinking it's grape jelly today, just to
to
be, right down the line, right down the line there. Yeah, I'm thinking that.
Okay.
We'll do a show tomorrow. It'll be the morning show only tomorrow.
And then we bug out.
And then we have to bug out of here. And we got running around to do tomorrow. Oh my God. I'm not going to tell you this, I'm not going to tell you what we're up to, but we're running around. And then we're back. We move into the new place on Sunday. And
we're back.
On Monday, I'm on the air from a different locale. So the green screen, the screen will look different. The green screen will be different looking, but it's a green screen from Creston. We're in Creston. We say we're moving, but we're just playing the game with you. We're just,
How did you get the tan?
Huh?
A tanning bed. That's how.
That's how I got this. Or is it high blood pressure? Stroke.
I don't think high blood pressure turns you brown.
Probably not. No, probably not.
Okay.
Some kind of bronzing cream or something. I don't know. There's got to be a reason for all this. The Credit Savage is saying, Uncle Bruce, as we were driving towards Honolulu last night, my wife heard about the gold membership, and I told her that Wednesdays will be the perk, and I'd think about it. She said, don't be stupid. Get gold ASAP. He got told. He got told. SoFi new high. Fantastic. We're showing SoFi right now at 1542. It hit this morning 1560. 11.3 million now volume on SoFi. Looking pretty good here. Rocket Lab up 42. GameStop down 53 cents. Matterport up 42. ME up 32. Spire up 9 cents. ATIP is up 14. SmartRent up 8. Cyxtera up down 7 cents at the moment. IBM up 54. The Dow's up 81, a little better than the low of the day. JJ, reposition, now have April and July 1250 SoFi calls. Thanks, Uncle B. Right on, making the moves. Here we go. Let's see. Nelson's Credit Savage, Credit Coach, laughing out loud. I know what you mean. Needless to say, being a gold member is good for my marriage. And so, yeah, happy wife, happy life. And golden membership is good for my marriage. Don't want a divorce? Better get that gold membership or else. There you go. BW, Uncle Bruce, you mentioned the other day that Tesla could do another stock split. Why won't Amazon do the same thing as of yet? Why would they do one or not? Well, I think I'm assuming that the main culprit and person behind not splitting the stock has been Jeff Bezos. Had been. The thing is that if Jeff Bezos, now that he's no longer, CEO, he's still charged of the board, so it can still not happen. But if he were to enact and institute a split, and let's say they did, let's just for the heck of it, let's just say they did a split on Amazon of a 10-to-1, 10-to-1 split. If they were to do that, the stock at $3,400 now would be about $340 going forward eventually, right? To me, this is a smart move because if they did it, and again, not saying they will, and there is no indication anything's going to happen, but if they were to do a 10-for-1 split, the handing out of stock options to employees would be better because there are employees who are working for this company that own 2 shares, 2.6 shares, 1.98 shares. They would have now 10 times as many shares. So some of these folks would have 10 shares, 20, 30, 40, 50, 70 shares. At $300 something a piece. Any employee that now has 100 or more shares could become an option writer. That would be good for the options market. Of course, any investors out there that hold 100 shares, 200, 400, 600, obviously you'd have 10 times as many. And now you could really be a substantial option writer. But the other thing is, if Amazon shares were going from 340 to 440 in the next year because of the split and earnings and momentum, you're talking about from 3,400 to 4,400. You're talking about a huge gain for all involved. And to me, I would be doing it not for my shareholders' sake. I would be doing it for my employees' sake. This is the secret to Apple. Employees of Apple, way back from the 80s, all the way through the 90s and into the 2000s, Apple every couple of years would do a 3-for-2 split or a 2-for-1 or a 5-for-2, 2 old gets you 5 new. They had all kinds of splits over the years on Apple. And it got to the point where just last year, the last split, I think it was, if you were an original shareholder of Apple and you had bought 1 share of Apple on day one, which no one did, no one bought 1 share of Apple on the underwriting. But if you did, you'd have 232 shares now. So if you bought 100 shares on the initial underwriting of Apple and you kept them the whole time, all right, you would have 232 times as many. So what's that? 23,200 shares of Apple. You're a millionaire. Yes, many times over. So this would be, to me, this is what Google should be doing. This is what Amazon should be doing. I'm not saying to do it to make Bezos richer. He's a multi-billion, almost a trillionaire. He's done just fine. But for the sake of his employees and for all of his followers, for folks who can only buy $5,000 worth or $2,000 worth or $1,500 worth of this stuff at a time, they have fractional ownership of stock. Some don't even have 1 share. Some have 3 shares, 4.5, 5.5 shares, 6 3/4 shares, whatever they've got. Now they'd have 10 times as many. They would have liquidity, more liquidity. Again, that's just me and my take on it, but I cannot give you the real mentality behind this. Why they won't issue the stock and split it out, I don't know. All right, let's see. Sean and Wendy, God is amazing. Good morning. Good AM, Uncle Bruce. We will be upgrading when we get home. We have to access the website now. I don't watching the old members. Thanks for all you do. Tell Auntie Jen hello. You got it, guys. Thank you for being here. Mr. E wants to know what gold level status is. Just hang around. We're all talking about it. Uncle Bruce, spot on SoFi. You were absolutely right on SoFi. John Anderson's good morning, Jen. Adventure Duncan, good morning, Jen. I have a wet willy phobia, so if Jen wets willies you, I'll have to drop back to a regular membership. Good morning, Jen. RJ and JR Rails G Scale. This is a new member. Welcome to the channel. Upgraded to gold level. Thank you so much for joining up. Wet Willie time, says Credit Savage. And Jen, gold membership means we can now request Wet Willies once a month. Wet Willie time. Do it. Give it to him. Nelson, I tested positive for COVID on rapid test last night. Just feels like a cold so far. Sick 3 days now. I assume the vaccine was doing its job and not making it worse. I hope my neighbors also are positive. Alexander, fun fact on the topic of camels and the eye of the needle. There was an actual gate called that, smallest gate in Jerusalem, which is only after hours gate opened. Camels had to crawl on all fours to get through, believe it or not. Red Solo, Credit Savage, I thought we were on the same team. You are pro Wet Willie? Nick has become a member of the Gold member Bagel family. Thank you, Nick, for your continued support as always. I hope you are making money today. Gerhard is also here. Gerhard Bola has become a new member of the Gold Bagel family. Thank you, all of you. SoFi up $1.01 to $15.48. Rocket Lab up 55 cents now. GameStop still down 32. Matterport up 39. ME up 39. Spire up 7.5. ATIP up 13 cents. SmartRent up 8. Sextera down only 6. Nelson says, good morning, Auntie Jen. Credit Pro, Wet Willie team, baby. Let's go. Matterport, what you're doing, says Flesh. Fergan, we went there. Karim, hit the thumbs ups for Bruce. Octavio, is the Gold Bagel member level the 6-month mark? No. The Gold Bagel member is just a new level of membership of this channel. I have now introduced this higher level of membership because I'm adding perks to that level. So all the regular perks that members get are locked in. You get the Wednesday night show, primetime show at 8 o'clock as a gold member, only member. And you will now start getting pre-market investment alerts, daily pre-market investment updates from Uncle Bruce, either live, quick live, 5-10 minute updates on the air for gold members only, or a text version. Gold members will get those pre-market before we even begin to help you figure out your day and give you alerts as to what to watch out for. Getting busy around here. Mike Hill, hot takes with Auntie Jen. Alexander, Auntie Jen's opinions aren't controversial. They're appreciated. AB is here and has now upgraded to a gold member level. Thank you, AB, so much for that. I do appreciate this. Of course, all of you, thank you so much. Having trouble keeping up with all you guys. Apple 180.21 up 82 cents. Did touch what was the high here? 180 what? Just getting the update here if I can. Get my machine to work properly. 180.57 was the high. Now 180.21 on Apple. Get well soon of Nelson from Dr. Walter. Red Solo, we're still talking about bagels. Larry, bagel with gold paper today. Alex, golden bagels should be changed to golden. Oh no, we're not going there. KY, black gold is still up today. Beach Boy, take the lamp. Michael, Texas T. Nelson, same to Mrs. Bishop. AB, thank you so much. Paused my YouTube TV membership in exchange for Gold Bagel. The only TV I watch is Bruce and cat videos anyway.
That's what you need. You need like 5 or 6 cats in here.
I just need some well, apparently there's a cat in this room. One of my members insists there is a cat. There's no lamp, but there's a cat.
Well, the tail. I'm sure you'd see the tail.
I'm sure you'd see the tail.
Possibly a whisker now.
But maybe we got 15 kittens and had them in the room with me all the time. That could boost memberships. Smell the poo with Bruce. Beach Boy, Jen has given Uncle Bruce the finger. That's what he. Oh man, and Cheddar Stacks. If anyone remembers my dream about SoFi going to $32 and Bruce freaking out, it wasn't in this hotel. It wasn't in this hotel room. I'll let you know if the next place is the right backdrop. It's jaundice, Bruce. That you don't have a tan. It's jaundice. KY, you're going to the moon. Unhappy wife, happy single neighbor. Sean and Wendy, when we upgrade, do we pay $35 for both, or does the gold replace the other? We just don't mind paying both. Can you please explain? One replaces the other. It's just an upgrade. So you're just paying the new rate. That's all. Not double. No, you're not +1. No. Okay. I hope that makes sense. Here we go with the bagel. Look at that black gold bagel. Oh my. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, heavenly. Oh, Brett, what's this we're talking about? Gold member. You'll catch up. Thank you all. SoFi 1560 up $1.13 now. Looking good. 1561 on SoFi up $1.14. We're at the high of the day on SoFi. The high of the day. Okay. I can't afford the gold membership as I own ATP Inspire. I'll be slumming it with the colored bagels alongside Michael at number 257. It's all good, Austin. Let's see. JJ, Auntie Jen goes there. Hey now. Blair, isn't there a special price that the NASDAQ computers can't count, so a stock split will be necessary sooner or later? Don't know about that. DQ, speaking of wives, I have to go help my wife's boyfriend move furniture. Michael, what do you mean colored bagels? Austin, Chris Savage, DQ laughing. CEO entrepreneur, born in 64, Jeffrey. I don't know what that means. Michael, you have SoFi, though. Will Carruthers has joined us as a gold member. Thank you, Will, for your support of this channel. I appreciate it. And let's just keep making a whole pile of money. 1566 on SoFi. New high, baby. New high on SoFi. We're on our way, baby. We're on our way now. Thanks for the Amazon explanation. I guess it just goes to show they really, truly don't care about their employees at all levels. Let's see. Yeah. I mean, there could be employees at Amazon who've been there for 15 years who may have 300 shares right now. I mean, they're sitting on a ton of money because they bought way, way back when it was much, much lower. And, and they've been growing it. But if they did a 10 for 1 now, they'd have 3,000 shares of the stock. They could write 30 contracts. Look, if you can bring in $5 a month on a contract 30 times, 15 grand a month. Hello. Thank you, Will. Stay chasing that goal. Thanks for everything, Uncle Bruce. G. Jenkins? DJ. Thank you, DJ, for upgrading your channel, your membership. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. Let's see. In total, I'm up $447 and 8,000 shares. Laughing a lot. A whole lot of action for a nothing burger. Kent is a new member of the gold membership level. Thank you so much, Kent, for your support of this channel. And congratulations on your success, on your trading. You are making money in this market. And I love it. I think it's absolutely fabulous. I love this. Thank you so much. My brother's name is Willie, says this. I like that. Sean, Uncle Bruce, I picked up class number 4 last night. I can't wait to put my SoFi to work for me. 1567 up $1.20 on your SoFi. SoFi is right at its high of the day of 1568. It's rolling here. Kent, upgraded. You're worth that and a hot dog and a soda. When are you going to Costco next? That'll be after we finish our move. So that is likely next Tuesday will be our likely move, because we'll have moved into the condo on Sunday. The first day, Monday, I do 4 live shows, an update in the morning for gold members. Who knows what else? So I'm up to my neck on Monday. So it'll have to be Tuesday before we can get a chance. But then by Tuesday, we'll know what we need at the new condo. So a Costco run will be necessary. So that's likely it. Oh, gosh. So much fun. Together we are Willie Nelson. Oh, darn it. Credit Savage says, Nelson, I hope you get well soon. People, seriously, man, get those shots and definitely get the booster shot. This is pure science. Get the shot and better chances you'll live if you get COVID. Right on. Octavio, sold. I'm buying it. Paul, at what point will someone exercise an option? Generally, options are exercised on the last couple of days of trading if they are well in the money. If a contract is way in the money and you aren't buying back that contract and rolling into something else, then you're going to get exercised. If your contract is in the money, you will get exercised. And it's the last 2 or 3 days where this really happens for sure. KC became a YouTube member. Thank you, KC, for upgrading to the gold member level. I love it. Let's see. Where are we at right now? SoFi 1564 up $1.17, up 56 on Rocket Lab, up 5 on GameStop, 5 cents. Matterport up 67 cents. Emmy up 48 to 703 now. Aspire up a dime, 352. We're up 15 on ATIP to 318 now. Smart Rent up a dime, and Sextera unchanged. We are green across the board except for GameStop. It just went red on me. 31 cents to the negative. We're almost green across the board. Okay. Alberto, I can't figure it out. I want my gold member badge. Got to wait for the grandkids to teach me how to activate gold status. You'll have to do it through a Windows application. The emoji won't change on you. Your badge won't change right away. We're figuring that out. Between Emily and myself over the weekend and the next week, we'll figure that out to see if it's possible to give gold members different colored emojis. So bear with us. Just bear with us. Oh boy. Nelson, Credit Savage, thank you. I'm eligible in February for a booster. I was shocked to see the positive. I believe the shots are working. Credit Savage, oh my goodness. My portfolio is up almost 6% today. I'm still down quite a bit from my all-time high, but I'm still up nice chunky. Yay, let's go. There's a cat. I swear there's a cat, says Red Solo. There's a cat. Michael Austin, about to go green. Octavio, looks like I will need a laptop. Can't upgrade through the mobile app. Yep. Anti-Gen sees it. Let's see. Cat, says Larry. What a good day to go ring shopping. SoFi 14s and 15s. Brr. Bagel kitten, says Nelson. Okie dokie. About to go green. Do it. I'm green. Credit, Nelson. Yes, the shots are working, my friend, especially if you have the Omicron strain. You'd be running a 105 fever and lots of pain, perhaps at the hospital. Instead, you're at home with a cold. John Matt, thank you, John, for becoming a new gold bagel member of this channel. Thank you, sir, for joining us. Welcome to Chilling with Uncle Bruce. Actually, John has just joined us as a regular member. John, welcome to the channel as a regular YouTube member. I love you. And I'm glad you're here too. This is great. Thank you. Thank you so much. Joe says, I had a dream last night. Uncle Bruce was choking on wax paper cheese sheet. I woke up in a cold sweat. BW US Air Force. Jerry, well, if it isn't shaky, though, the mole, nice job on their circumcision, but it's not supposed to be a finger. The circumcision was perfect. That was your fault. You flinched. Jerry, that's right. The Seinfeld show with the mole. Oh, that was funny. If we finish over 1560, Austin is saying, are we going to do shotguns, Mike? What do you think? 1568 right now, up at the high of the day in this ballpark. The high of the day now, 1568. We're right here. Volume on SoFi now, 13.6 million shares. 13.6 on SoFi. We're up 57 to 1190 on Rocket Lab. We're down only 45 on GameStop. Matterport up 58 to 2190. ME 701 up 41. Spire up a dime. ATIP up 19 now, the 322 again. ATIP climbing a second time. SmartRent up a penny and Sextera down 3. IBM up 49 cents. The Dow is up 44. S&P up 11. NASDAQ up 93. Microsoft green up 21. Apple up 54. Tesla down 654 at 1,079. Bed Bath Beyond up 43 cents. BlackBerry up 29. Royal Caribbean up $1. Goldman up $1.17. Cisco down 34 cents. Amazon is up $27. Facebook up $3. And Alphabet up about 8 at the moment. That's Google. All right, 1568 on SoFi, pushing the high of the day around. It's now 1569 high of the day. We are up there. Nelson says to Credit Savage, I believe you, but I don't trust you. Come on, SoFi, let's hit 16, says Credit Savage. Let's see, where are you moving to now, Bruce? That is top secret. It's somewhere else in Creston with the green screen behind me. Can't divulge secrets. Okay. Carol says it all. SoFi. Go! Go SoFi, baby. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Okay. The Excel is not happy, but it's okay. Let's see. Oh boy. Let's see. What else is going on here? Aurora, thank you, Aurora, for joining. Aurora is here. Let me just double check everything. Here we go. Upgraded to gold level. Thank you, Aurora, for upgrading. Appreciate that very much. Did Noto buy more SoFi yesterday? Austin wants to know. Let's see. And Ratish, thank you, Ratish Patel, new member. Thank you, Ratish, for upgrading onto the to the gold level status. Thank you, my friend. Very much appreciate that. Welcome aboard. Great to have you here. Let's see. Options are my only form of exercise, and I barely do that. Exercise. Beach Boy Nelson, take care, Admiral. And let's see. Thanks, Beach Boy. Feels good. Feels good being in the Gold Club. Let's see. Nicholas, instead of gold, platinum, etc., memberships, can we be listed? Can we be listed based on where we want Uncle Bruce to live? Like normies are the Creston level, gold is Palm Desert, platinum is Cabo, diamond is the Cayman Islands, something like that. There you go. When the golden knee appears, then I will be in a hard position with deciding to miss a week, even if I can't join primetime the one next 2 weeks. My bagel family gives me strength. Arico, that's what I'm saying. Right on, Arico. 1570 on SoFi now. Pushing the high again on SoFi. 1571. Looking good. Yep, I had that cold a couple of weeks ago, says Beach Boy. It's hard not to laugh at some days, says Blair. Let's see. Uncle B is moving to Costco Bakery for direct bagel power. Let's see. SoFi new high, says LL. Go SoFi. I'm number 256. Ratish saying I'm thumbs up number 256. Thank you, everybody. We're now at 282 thumbs ups. Thank you all for hitting those. And thank you to all of you for becoming a Gold Bagel members this morning. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that. Another slab of bagel here. Oh, yeah. Go markets, go. Love it. Above the Palladium would be a bagel factory. Nicholas says, do you like SoFi flying? Smash that like button. Let's go, Uncle Bruce, to get into 400. Thank you for helping me get to 400 thumbs ups. I appreciate it. Rocket Lab, new high of the day. 1197. Rocket Lab is moving higher, going for 12 now. ME pushing for the high of the day, 708. It's 704 right now. Spire going higher now. Pushing the high of the day here, 355 now, up 13. 357 is the high. We're getting there. ATIP 322, the high of the day 328. We're climbing. We're up 19-20 cents on ATIP now. Smart Rent 968, Sextera at 1242. That is just around the high of the day right now. Sextera 26,000 going for a high of the day and going higher. The all-time high for Sextera 1279 might be taking a run at another new all-time high for Sextera. 1566 SoFi up $1, $18.19. Go, baby, go. Just keep running this thing. I love it. The Dow is up 42. It's kind of leveling off there. We're up 10 on S&P. We're up 87 on NASDAQ. The winner of the market is NASDAQ, up 0.56%. S&P's up 0.22, and Dow is up 0.11. Oil is up 76 cents to 77.32. Oh boy. AB, 227,000 volume on Spire. I hope we start seeing a million a day on volume. Let's hope that's normal. Larry, thumbs up for Bruce. Platinum Bruce, not palladium, laughing out loud. Nelson, whoa, 8 cents. Larry, 300 likes. Butta. Michael, it's really hard not writing all these calls on SoFi. I feel like a run having this type of patience. Beach Boy, Uncle Bruce, you're late today. I already went through the chicken wings, hot and spicy. Vernon Edwards, thumbs ups. Thank you, Vernon. Michael, I had them a long time ago, but cashed in when Spire was very high. What's a Gold Bagel member? What Smoke Dog wants to know. What is it being a Gold Bagel member? Splair, now some Yoko Ono music in the background would be enjoyable, or Eye of the Tiger would be even better. Austin, Michael, I've got the Febs 22, 7.5. Pretty much worthless first and last option for me. I'm too dumb for options. Oh, what a green day, says the sign. What a green day we got going here. SoFi 1560, Rocket Lab right now 1192, Matterport at 2213, up 81. I think that's the high of the day here on Matterport. 2215, yeah, 2215 up 83 in Matterport, high of the day up 83 cents. It's going nice. ME at 704, Spire 354 now, pushing the high of the day around of 357. Still at 322 now on ATIP. Going for 323. The high is 327 or something like that. Smart Rent 968 and Cyxtera down only a penny at the moment. All right, watching a lot of stuff here, all happening simultaneously. Eating the last chunk of my bagel. Oh yeah. Oh my, lovely. Okay. It's looking like there's a $22 resistance for Matterport. If we can break through, then we're flying to $25. Come on, Gold Bagel Club. Number one rule about Golden Bagel Club is we don't talk about the Gold Bagel Club. Matterport, 2214 right now. Up 82 cents. Went through like hot knife through butter. ME at 709, climbing again. Spire 355, climbing. Moving higher. We're up 12 on Smart Rent. We're climbing. Cyxtera up 2. We're climbing now. 1563 here on SoFi. 1191 on Rocket Lab, up 58 cents. Go, markets, go. Interesting market. What a day. I'm enjoying the banter on the channel. Oh man. 22.16 on Matterport. ATIP 325. High of the day on ATIP 328. 448,000 volume. It's climbing. Coming on. Spire 355. High of the day 357.5. We're just about there. Climbing. Woohoo! Thank you all so much for your continued support, your patience while I eat a bagel every morning. Love it. Trying to get higher here. Joe N is saying to Smoke Dog, hey, look, at this gold bagel level, Bruce will sit on your shoulder and flick your ear every time you place a near-term out-of-the-money call trade. Smoke Dog replies, I might actually need that. That might be handy. What can I say? Sextera went 1 cent green, causing my call contract to drop $20 from being positive $7.50. That's kind of weird. Jennifer, oh my gosh, the Credit Savage Credit Coach 220. Nelson, what Gold Bagel Club? I actually might need that. When would you write options on Matterport? I was thinking of waiting until it reaches 25 or beyond. 22.15 here. We've got a nice gain. I'm expecting, all stocks, companies with cash in the bank, I expect this kind of movement now for a while. We are behind. Our stocks are behind the curve. The Dow's hitting new record highs. S&P's hitting new record highs. Nasdaq's about to break new record highs. We're next. We're next for cash to come in. Not that every one of our stocks is about to hit new record highs, but we are due for a massive cash infusion onto a bunch of other stocks that we're involved with here. And you know and I know that we don't need billions of dollars into each of our stocks to move them up dramatically. These companies aren't even worth billions of dollars. So this takes a few $1 million of buying power, and we got some real movement, which of course begets and creates more movement. The positive momentum just builds and feeds on itself. So today with Rocket Lab up 60 cents, SoFi up $1.12, Matterport up 83. I'm expecting quite a bit more of this. Matterport, wouldn't surprise me if it runs up to $27 to $30. It wouldn't surprise me. I'm not calling it, but it's up 78 cents today and shows no sign of giving up anything here. It looks like it wants to go higher. The selling is over for these stocks. That's tax loss reasoning and all that's done for. There's 1% of the trades have to do with taxes. 99% of the trading going on is greed into 2022, trying to figure out how high these can go, how far these stocks can go. That's what's going on here, and it's looking good. 706 now on ME, up 50. Spire 355. We're only 2 cents off the high of the day now. We're almost at 356 actually. ATIP 325, 3 cents off the high of the day there. So those are climbing again. Smart ran up 15 now to 972. It's smartly coming back. It's nicely coming back up. At 972. The low was this morning, first thing in the morning, 952. We're 20 cents above that. And Sixtera, 1242. I think this is the high of the day. We're at 1245, just touched it. 1245. This is the high of the day now on Sixtera. 27,800 volume. Nothing for sale. Nada at it's. We're nearing new all-time highs on Sixtera. Going higher, kids. Looking real nice. Tesla down 980 at 1,076. Goldman up 79 cents. Cisco down 31 right now. Okay. 1195 on Rocket Lab up 62. Looking great. Very, very good. All right. I feel this. All the SPACs are going to break out here. Do you think that 160 price for GameStop at cover call expiring next Friday would be safe? Might be too low. That might be too low price, and it might be too early to write. I think we got to leave GameStop alone for a couple of days, as excruciating as it is. We have to let the stock go higher. It's not backing off. Noticing here at 153.25, down 68 cents. This thing isn't giving up anything. There is no down wave here. There can be a $4 or $5 down wave. We know that. It's the way the stock usually operates. not operating normally today. It's the last 2 days we've been kind of gaining here. We've been building strength. 397,000 volume today. Nothing incredible. We're not backing off. We gained $8 yesterday, and we're holding it. Kind of wondering if we're into the we're going to be in the mid 160s towards the 170 level by next week, even by tomorrow. Don't be surprised. A buy wave is coming on this thing. Do not be surprised. It could be 175, 180 by the time it tops out, which would be fine with everybody because you're all richer on paper, and then you can write 180, 85, 190 contracts. Let's keep an eye on this. Is there any news from SoFi today, or is this just movement in the overall market? Daniel, I haven't seen anything specific. I haven't seen anything particular. I've noticed, though, a lot of articles lately have come out about the stock, about the company. Very positive articles. Analysts are calling it a $24 stock, and a lot of articles are written about this, talks about that a lot. So the shares are completely undervalued by every analyst out there. They're all saying this stock is way too low. It's way too low. It's way too low. So we're getting this kind of a recovery wave here. I can see why. I can certainly see why this will continue. Okay. Alrighty. Looks like, says Credit Savage, looks like all those tax loss harvesters came out swinging, and it's only Thursday. Remember, folks, we will trade Friday all day. Let's go. Lambo's time. Dibs on the gold one. I'll put a bagel on it. Joanne, I've been trying to think of creative ways to explain to my wife that I've just joined a gold bagel membership on YouTube. I'm trying to find a way to explain this to her that she'll go for this. How do I tell her that I've invested into a gold bagel membership level with a guy that eats a bagel on YouTube live, is homeless, has a green screen as a background with a fake everything back there, including cats and lamps, and claims to be moving, and says he drives a Tesla. Really? How do I sell this one? Well, I don't know. Tell her you're making money in the market. I don't know. You tell her SoFi is up today. I don't know how you're going to do it. Skol, now the stock is down 2 cents and my contract is up 750. What the face? What's up here? I can't wait for SoFi to pass up Hood. SoFi to pass up Hood seems like it's going to happen anytime. Daniel, markets are closed in Germany. I can only watch stocks go higher and higher and higher. Are people actually buying Hood today? I mean, really? Is anyone actually buying this stuff? It's up 92 cents to 1803, but SoFi is at 1554. Yeah, it's not that far away from Robinhood, is it? Could catch it, could pass it. Wouldn't that be kind of fun? Thumbs up, says Robert. Thank you, buddy. Your wife, dentist, understand the Gold Bagel Club. No, your wife doesn't understand the Gold Bagel Club. You must divorce her and upgrade to a new wife. The Gold Bagel Club should not have to be explained too much at all. Really, what is the Gold Bagel Club? Says Nelson. Alberta, what's said to the Bagel Club stays with the Bagel Club. GameStop continues to get beat into submission every time it sees momentum. Could we see a repeat of late January 21 or January 22? We're going to go higher. We're going higher, Dave. It is only current. Is the only current perk of gold the Wednesday night show that I can't attend anyway? No, the big perk, the bigger perk, other than the Wednesday primetime show, the bigger perk is every morning in the pre-market, you are going to get an alert either in written form or in video form from yours truly. Investment commentary, investment recommendations, investment alerts. Coming to you every morning now in the pre-market before I go live at 8:30 Eastern time. That is the big perk. So that gives you a leg up on what's coming, what you should be watching out for, what options you might be looking to get into, get out of, to write, to cover, to perhaps do rollovers. I'm going to go into all of this advisory sort of opinionated guesstimation on facts in the morning for gold members. Gold Bagel members will get the heads up every morning before I go live at 8:30, either with a quick video just for you guys, or an alert that only Gold Bagel members will get to watch or be able to read. That is the membership privilege of Gold Bagel membership, along with the fact that the Wednesday night primetime show at 8 o'clock will now be for Gold members only. Those are the two big perks right there. Everything else stays the same for everyone else. And you're welcome to join me at any level you like, whether you're just a lurker, a subscriber, a regular member, chilling with Uncle Bruce member, or now a Gold Bagel member. You're all welcome. BW, too much snow in Tacoma, Washington. No garbage pickup this week. We already have the paper mill right here that gives us the Tacoma aroma. We don't need any more stickiness. Oh man, stinkiness. Octavio has done it. Octavio has made it happen. Is now a gold level upgrader. Thank you, Octavio, for joining up and being a loyal follower. Finally got it to work. Count me in. Right on. I found from early December an article that talks about the same what Bruce mentioned, that the bank charter, then it's a $30 stock. The minute they get that bank charter, the SoFi is a $30 stock. Ratish, Uncle Bruce has the Mission Impossible green screen. I'll just adopt to our senses and we'll see what we want to see. How about that? JG, good morning, Bagel Gang. Congrats on the new gold level. Can't wait to support. How do you join? Make sure to be on a device that is running on Windows. You can then upgrade your channel. That's how you do it. NTPC calls on Joanne's wife's boyfriend. There we go. Welcome, Auntie. Red, who would have thought COVID would push our paths together? AB, Bruce, is it okay to sit and wait on current positions? SoFi is tempting, but I want to see how my January Sextera and Rocket Lab 12.5 options are going to pan out first. Well, again, you've got every call, every choice in front of you. Whatever you feel is best for you, it's good. It's all good. I'm just bringing up some points to have you consider so that you're aware that, this too, that too. Okay. Alrighty, Sextera, 1234, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go, Sextera. Down 6 though. Smart rent up 26 cents to 983, climbing again. ATIP 327.5. That is a half a penny off the high of the day, which I think we just hit. 327.5 to 328 on ATIP, up 24.5 cents. 495,000 shares. I think we're on our way here. Spire 355 up 13 now. 357 is the high. 357.5 up 14 cents, climbing. ME 707 now up 52 cents. The high 709. Matterport 2220. The high today 2225. We're right there. 1.3 million. GameStop still down 39 cents. SoFi 1557 might be rallying for another run. Rocket Lab 1187 up 54 cents. We're having a very good run here across the board. The Dow is only up 40, S&P up 7, NASDAQ up 75. But that's where we're at right now. Flesh infection, I'm hoping for SoFi to come down for refueling. Flint, I am conditioned to eat a bagel every morning. Dave, the Mac guy, that and a daily investor alert, says Red Solo Cup. Morning all. What's this gold thing all about? Eric, I picked up 5 of the SoFi $10 calls for July 15th, 22 for $5.75. They're trading at $6.70 today. Thanks for the heads up, Bruce. You are welcome. This is why I like these calls. They will react instantly with a move on SoFi. An instant penny for penny, dime for dime. They will move almost 100% for you, especially those 10s. They are well in the money. You've got money coming your way, Eric. This stock is going to go. I would love to see it go to 30 for you. That would make that contract look real good. So it's good evening, Simpletons and Bruce. A little late to the party today. Seems like I missed a lot of fun. Simpleton number 323 is checking in. Dave, the Mac guy, that means I'd have to get up early, though, Eric S., thank you, Bruce. Thank you, Eric, for this super sticker. Very appreciative of that. I love it. What's it saying there? Victory. I love it. I only see that super sticker when I go back to my YouTube actual page, which is delayed, but I get to see the emoji moving there. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate this donation. They all make such a difference. Thank you. Pickcomb. Wow, what a nice day to log into Fidelity and see green everywhere. Robert Benson, does the Gold Bagel member get a Bass? What does that get? A Bass Bruce fanfare to initiate the new perk? I don't know what that means, but you just get my enduring appreciation. I'm not sure what else I can do. Thank you. I thank you. I thank you. Matterport 2220. Spire 357, ATIP going for 330 now, up 26 and a half cents a share. That is the high of the day, 329 and a half to 330. This is the high of the day for ATIP, 500,000 volume. It's being scooped up. Someone is buying this stuff. Smart Rent 981 now up 24. Sextera only down 3. Spire 357. We're at 357.58. This is the high of the day right now, up 15 cents on Spire. 1555 on SoFi, Rocket Lab 1183. The Dow up 32, S&P up 6, NASDAQ up 71. All right, moving on. If we join gold, does Bruce play the members the Oompapa music? Oh gosh, don't put me to this. Run per tip ranks. The average SoFi price target is 24.25, a 56% upside from here. We'll probably hit that by mid-March, April. As Smoke Dog, so do non-gold members still get alerts and stuff? Yes, they will. Flesh infection run. Alternatively, we could hit that at any point within 30 days and be in recovery period by March. Smoke Dog, is it normal subs just for chats now? Is the normal subs just for chat? Normal subs, chillin' with Uncle Bruce, here for subs, emoji use, and alerts from time to time. Gold members, pre-market, daily pre-market investment alerts, and Wednesday night primetime show on top of everything else. Danielle, Fidelity seeing green on my SoFi $15 calls for July. I'm finally seeing green on my SoFi $15 calls for July. Right on, Danielle. Flint Creek, Austin is saying my wife is digging the soaps and lotions. I kind of like them too. Nice, nice. Robert, my wish for a gold bagel member in Oompa music tune. Oompa. Michelle Westlake, I'm in. Thank you. I bought one April 14, $12.50 call, $4.35. Right on, Michelle. Dr. Walter, new member. Welcome, Dr. Walter, to the gang, to the gold level members. Thank you for upgrading and joining us. All of you. I know some of these announcements I'm getting they've been done a while ago, but it takes a while for the system to catch up and alert through here. So I'm just reading them off as they come through. 1554 up $1.07 right now in SoFi. GameStop green up 21 cents. Matterport up 83 to 22.15. ME at $7. Spire 356 up 14. ATIP 329 and a half, 26 and a half cent gain. Smart Rent 980. Sextera up 12.37 down 3 cents. That's it. The Dow at 28-point gain, still slipping a little, and we got a 7-point gain on S&P, and we've got an 80-point gain on NASDAQ. Oil is up 26 cents, $76.82. Dr. Walter Bishop, screw it, I'm in. I'm gold. Credit, we must remember, not everyone is special enough to be in the Gold Bagel Club. There's only a few anointed ones like us. We are the chosen. We are the few. We are the Gold Bagel few. Thank you for that. That's kind of inspiring, isn't it? Ratish, Dr. Walter, that show is awesome. Thank you for sacrificing yourself for the rest of humanity. I always wanted a gold member. Gold member. So no more Wednesday night show for me. Smoke Dog, you got to become a gold member. Hang in there. Sorry, I mean to be a gold member. Shades. I mean, you know what I mean. Mike, every gold member gets a smoke and a pancake. Oh, man. Dr. Walter Ratish, you are welcome. Peter says, hi. Flint Creek, I was going to ask Austin. Thank you. Love having you as a customer. Remind me always on future orders as my bagel cousins get extra treats. The Credit Savage, this is crazy. Put in some stink bids for $20. SoFi calls for March, and they triggered. I'm already up 40% now. Ain't that something? Hope this is not a dead cat bounce and we have green tomorrow. How about that? I don't think this is a dead cat bounce. The volume on this dead cat bounce, 16.6 million. This ain't no dead cat bounce. We're going higher. 1185 now on Rocket Lab, up 52. GameStop down 18 cents. It's just jumping around the flat line here. Matterport up 74 to 22.06. ME at 7.02. Spire 3.56. ATIP 3.29. SmartRent 9.86. There 1.237. 12.37. IBM 134.21 up 86 cents. The Dow moving up again, up 33 now. Microsoft down only 7 cents. Apple up 66. Tesla down $6.66. Bed Bath Beyond up 32 cents. BlackBerry up 30. Royal Caribbean up $1.13. Goldman up 69 cents. Cisco down 26 right now. Amazon down up 19. Facebook up 190. Google up 441. Target is up. JP Morgan is up. Costco off 275. Walmart down 4 cents. Nvidia up 354. Disney 156 up 137. What do we got here? American Airlines up 22 cents to 18.27. Netflix up 7.30. DraftKings at 27.92 up 133. Moderna down $1.05. DoorDash up 3.88. Airbnb up 2.97. Intel up 21 cents. Micron down 1.53. So we're watching here, watching some of these faves of ours. The Dow up 34, S&P up 8 now, NASDAQ up 81, 82 points. Rock and roll. Trying to make money here, kids. Okay. All kinds of stuff happening here. Do we have any intel on John McClain? Seems like he might be inside Spire headquarters right now. A bunch of Eastern European guys are running amok in that Spire office over there. John might have to curl his toes on the carpet to kind of get relaxed and take care of business. We'll keep an eye on that. Flint, I laugh heartily daily here. Good morning, Uncle B. Good morning, CMP, Computer Whiz. Good morning. Larry, Michael, I used to think you're crazy, but now I see you're nuts. Lame Duck, the gold members get membership at your golf course. What golf course? A gold member, Austin Powers going to be there. I cannot get my head around people buying cruise line shares. Me either. Flint Creek, Credit Savage says, needs to come up with a new soap scent and perhaps a new color. Refreshing Gold Bagel, Gold Bagel Spring, Gold Club Special Gold Scent. Save your Uncle Bruce, you can upgrade using a Mac as well. Just open the Google browser. There you go. Orange Diva has joined. Welcome, Orange Diva. Upgraded to the Gold Bagel member level. Thank you, Orange Diva, for joining us, and appreciate that. I hope you enjoy all the updates you're going to start getting. Appreciate this. Thank you, one and all, for being here, following in here. Love it. We're up 36 on the Dow. A little improvement now. Coming up a titch more. We'll take it. Flint Creek is smiling, laughing, crying, everything. Smoked. I don't like the fact that subs are losing perks to higher tiers now. Shouldn't new perks be created for new tiers? This is where I've had this whole debate internally what to do. I've been being advised by all kinds of family, friends, viewers, members, advisors, evolving your channel and what you're doing and what you're doing now versus what you used to do and where you're going to go and how you're going to do it. And a lot of advisors were saying to me, just charge $50 a month just raise your price to $50 a month and don't give them anything else. Just make it 50 because you're way below where you should be. You're charging $400 for an hour of your time one-on-one. Why are you charging 20 cents a day to people for all this info? That was common, a very common comment. Just charge $50. Yeah, you'll lose viewers, you'll lose members, but you'll bring in more money because the fivefold increase will be offset with some losses. That was the very common comment. And I just thought, no. That's no. I'm still growing this channel. I'm trying to grow this channel. I want to get new members to join it. And so I thought I got to do a little back and forth. How can I do it? And I thought, can you add more to a perk? Can you bring out a perk and give more there? And I thought, well, it's a little here and it's a little there. And so the Prime show that I just launched a month ago now is gold member designation. That definitely is a shift. There's no question about that. It's the 5th week now, and I've made the shift. But this daily update, the daily investment report, that is brand new. That is an add-on for gold members only, and that's where I think the value is in this thing. The real value out of the $25, I'm thinking 15 is that. 5 is being here on the chat, and 5 is the show of Wednesday nights, or however you want to break it up yourself. I mean, we can all split it any way you want, but I'm figuring it's a fair price. I'm thinking it's a fair deal, and I believe that those who are joining the Gold Member Program, I think you're getting a pretty good deal. I really do, and I'm going to work very hard to make sure that you feel that way, that you will feel that $25 a month for a daily update, pre-market. Are you kidding me? Just for us? Oh, come on. That alone is $100 a month right there. That right there is a $100 a month feature. But you'll view it for yourself. You decide for yourself. It's all good. No problem. No problem. I have gold mica. Bagel scent is probably a thing too, says Flint Creek. Also, 6 years down, Spire's up. Been waiting to say that for a long time. Suck it, CYXT. Credit Savage. Ooh, gold mica. The Splair. I'll take a break for now. Have a good day, you guys. I'll see you later. Remember the thumbs. Thank you, Splair. We'll catch you. Smoked Dog. $50 YouTube subs would kill this channel. Laughing out loud. Flint found a fresh bread scent and even cornbread. No, I won't make this, but it's possible. Joe, SoFi leading the fintech sector today. Maybe someone knows something. Kiwi standard membership in New Zealand costs $16.99. That's New Zealand currency. Canadian currency, I think it's $14.99 in Canada because of the conversion, all that stuff. Yeah, may need to reevaluate here. British Smoke Dog, I'm with you there. Credit Savage, Uncle Bruce, not doing anything crazy. If you look at the amount of time he puts into the channel and the myriad of information he gives us all, as well as the addendum, $25 is not too much to ask. It pays for itself. Thank you for that. I didn't like the Wednesday nights going to gold move at first, but it makes sense. There was a lot of cross-member chat that clogged up Stock Talk. I'm guilty of part of that. There's that. Ratish, gold membership is $1 trading day, slight more. The upside is much more. The downside is that you lose $1 trade day. Not a big deal. No brainer. There you go. Thank you, Ratish. Jay, Kramer said all the gold members get muffin tops and the rest get the stumps. I don't argue with Kramer. I mean, Cray America, and he knows something. I don't know. Where are we at now? We're up only 16 on the Dow. We're up 6 on S&P, and we're up 72 on NASDAQ. All markets are green, but we are backing off on the big board right now. We're coming down from the highs of the day. But again, this is to be expected. We hit a new high this morning. We hit the new all-time high in the Dow. As I was saying to you earlier, we could hit it and then back off a little bit here, sell on the news, sell on profit, take profits. This is typical trading. We are in the last 2 days of repositioning accounts and portfolios with the big institutional accounts. We're going to get these swings. This is what we should be expecting. You might or might not be able to take advantage of some of these swings. We'll have to see how this all plays out. The good news, it's pretty well green, mostly across the board. We've got ATIP now at 327, Spire at 357, 358 now, ME 698, Matterport 2214. Those are all higher. GameStop down only 69 cents. SoFi at 15.53, up $1.06. Not giving this up very easily. Not giving this up. Rocket Lab up 53 right now. And I think it's only going to get better for our stocks this next week. Between tomorrow and next week, I think we just have up markets. That's my gut telling me that. Just being able to have access to your own broker advisor and ask anything on Wednesdays is worth every penny of those $25. And we also get to talk about bagels and cruise ships. Man, $25 is cheap. There you go. Smoke, nothing paid for itself with me yet. At least I'm still down 35% of my stocks and 10 months of paid YouTube sub. Laughing out loud. Alberto is a brand new gold bagel member. Thank you, Alberto, for joining the gang, and you figured it out. That's what I figure is happening here. And Ari, thank you, Ari, also for joining us as a new gold Gold bagel level member. Thank you, both of you guys, so much. I'll just stick with my pink bagel for now. It's all good, Smoke Dog. It's all good. No problemo, man. YouTube, please upgrade my membership, says it. Socius, I will also wait until the stock picks beat the market cap. And Alberto, I'm gold now. Wow, that took my grandson 15 seconds to figure out. 15 seconds is all he needed. Oh, Grandpa, you want? Oh, yeah, you remember now. I'm going to go play with my toys. See you later. Yep, that's the world in which we live, Alberto. You know it, buddy. 15 seconds. Look at it this way. Red Solo Cup says, without Uncle Bruce, you might have already realized those losses by selling emotionally. Laughing out loud. Zed Estate BC has joined up as well as another gold member level. Thank you again, all of you, for upgrading. I know at the moment it's just a $15 cost to do the upgrade because you've already paid your 10 and all that. Thank you guys, and all of you who are considering the shift. Cannot thank you enough. I cannot thank you enough. Thank you so much. I watch most mornings and afternoons, as Pick knows, but not Wednesday nights. It's the night show format supposed to change with the new membership there. The night show will be gold members only now. Wednesdays, 8 o'clock Eastern time, prime time with Uncle Bruce, gold member level only. Jennifer, maybe Uncle Bruce, maybe create a bagel with a gold trim so we can keep those pretty bagel colors. We'll work on this. Austin, my 2-year-old daughter pooped in the toilet yesterday. Do you understand how big of a deal this is? That is huge. That is a life-changing, massive move, and you have to commend her big time for that. You have to really make a big deal about this. Let those kids know how grown up they're becoming. This is a big deal. You have to tell everyone she knows on the adult level, the kid is joining us. This makes them feel proud. Absolutely. Michael, thank you so much, Michael. One, for all your involvement here, all your commentary, all your support, everything. I so appreciate it. And welcome to the party, pal. Welcome. I'm from Holland. That isn't weird. Credit. Oh man, all this talk about bagels now has me wanting to run out and get some smoked salmon bagels with capers and extra smooth cream cheese. Yummy. Oh man. Red Solo, no doubt. I'll just wait until I turn green at least before I dump any more sub money in outside of the YouTube stuff. Jennifer, yes, awesome. Let's go. LL Uncle Bruce is the best. Paul Rodriguez is a new upgraded member of the Gold Bagel Club. Thank you. Thank you so much, Paul. Appreciate all your commentary too and your involvement in this channel, as I do every single one of you guys. Thank you so much. We now have 346 thumbs ups going on this show. Thank you all for that. That's helping us with some momentum. If you can hit that thumbs up button for us, if you haven't already, please consider doing that for us. The more people that find out about this channel, the more people will start following the stocks we are following. And that is what we want to have happen. We want to have everyone to understand the favorites that we have so that they can begin to follow our stocks, and they may start buying them up themselves. It just helps us. The more shareholders there are of our stocks, the higher they'll end up going. Thank you, one and all, so much. Red Solo Cup, Smoke Dog, completely understand. Austin, I was so excited. I poopers. So just, I didn't live in Europe. If I didn't live in Europe, I would definitely pay the gold membership fee to be part of the more exclusive primetime show with the possibility to get more and better financial advice. Gotcha. Michael, so no more diapers sounds like stock market money. Yes, sir. The Credit Savage. Your 2-year-old pooped in the toilet. Why the face? I'm still struggling to get my 3-year-old to hop on, and he fights me every single day. He says there's monsters inside. He may be onto something, though. Then again, he creates the monsters. You see, the thing is, he puts in the right agents in there to fight off the monsters. We got to spin this thing, man. You're welcome, sir. Uncle Bruce, thank you, Paul, so much. Michael, still diapers on the way. No diapers. Smoke Dog, after just going through that with my kid, that better than a short squeeze. It's better than a short squeeze. Oh man, oh man. That's where the hedgies live. That's where the hedgies live, Credit Savage. Oh man. Credit Coach, get a spray bottle and label it Monster Spray. There's that too. First you spray it with Monster Spray, then you sit on it, do your thing, spray it again. Oh yeah, good idea. Socials, you can watch the Wednesday sessions after at your own convenience anytime you want. That's right. You can watch the rerun, you can watch the replay. You just go to your community tab. If you're a member, you can see all the shows there, and you can just watch the rerun anytime you want. You get the Wednesday night show on Thursday when it's convenient. Absolutely. Associates, I know, but I can't ask questions. That's true. But, I mean, do the best we can and what we got. What can I say? All right. GameStop 154 up 7 cents. The Dow up 33 now, S&P up 9, and NASDAQ up 86. It seems to be moving up. We seem to be improving on the big markets right now. Rocket Lab at 1184, SoFi 1548 up $1.01. Matterport 2206 up 74. ME at 698 up 43. Spire 358 up 16 cents. 350. This is the high of the day range on 284,000 for Spire. ATIP 329 to 330, high of the day, 559,000 shares on ATIP. Both of those are doing well today. Smart Rent up 23 cents to 980. Sixterra down only 3 cents right now. This is where we're at right here. Deploy those brown operatives. Credit Uncle Bruce. That is brilliant. He puts the agents in there that fights the monsters and Monster Spray. You guys are geniuses. I obviously suck at this parenting thing. Tricks, man. Tricks. Yeah. Spray first. Do your business. Flush. Spray again. No monsters. Exactly. Anyway, Austin, Michael, I don't know where she gets her brain from. It isn't me. BW, Uncle Bruce, maybe you offer a golden bagel emblazoned with SMWB that also floats on the commode. You can assist in all the kiddos working on their aim and graduating to the I'm a big kid now moniker. So just, I'm not complaining, Oh, man. Nicholas, my question always get asked by someone else before I can ask them. Oh man, is it the same spray for the monsters under the bed? Question mark. The Credit Savage, as long as the child services aren't called, you don't suck at parenting. Ratish, Uncle Bruce, would that be something to consider? Would you mind taking 3 to 5 questions from folks like Socius to kick off the Wednesday night show? Well, if you're a gold member, you can always send me a question, as a gold member. The key here is that I load up the show several hours before I go live, and you can already go to that show before it's running, and you can already put questions in there and just say, Bruce, by the time you read this, I'll be in bed, but please, can you answer this question? I'll watch the answer on the replay tomorrow, and hit me with your best question. You can always do that, of course. If Sixterra could stop going positive and tanking my portfolio, that'd be great. Red Solo. Keep exactly. Harness their creative imaginations for good. Poo-pourri works. I swear by it. Socius, the Credit Savage. If there are monsters in the toilet, why do us grown-ups sit there pooping? I am now considering not using the toilet anymore. There you go, Socius. We have a solution to your problem. There you go. You can send questions on the chat before Bruce even starts the show. Can be done. Absolutely. The Dow is up 38.8. We are climbing a little bit now. 39-point gain, up 8.6 on 8.7 on S&P, 80-point gain on Nasdaq. We're just a little better on the larger market. 39.9-point gain on the Dow right now. 1182 on Rocket Lab, that's up 49 cents. SoFi at 1548, up 101. The high on SoFi just touched 1550, by the way. The high is 1571. We're only 21 cents off the high of the day. We could reach that at any time. 17.8 million volume on SoFi, looking very good. GameStop down 12 cents. Matterport 2204 up 72. 23andMe back to $7. Spire 357. ATIP 331, new high for ATIP. 331, 570,000 volume, and we're up 28 cents today on your ATIP. So we're improving again. We are now back to about where we were 3 days ago. The recent high has been something about 360 was a recent high last week, and the recent high prior to that would have been in the $4 neighborhood. So we get through 330 to 360. The next resistance is 4. It isn't much. And I think we can easily go through this. If this selling is done, if we are truly finished with tax loss, we could be back to $5-6 on these guys without too much difficulty. We'll see. We'll be watching it right from here. Not going anywhere. This could be a lot of fun. Poo-pourri does work. I second that. We have it all over the house. Let's see. Sounds like Socius needs some monster spray too. Let's see. Credits there. Damn, now you got me second guessing using the toilet. I may just open up a hole in the backyard now. Oh man. Here we go. Oh God, Vicks is what my mother used to rub all over me whenever I had a fever as a child. Triggers my PTSD. Oh jeez. Red Solo. That's great. And an unhealthy suggestion: add movie theater popcorn, butter flavored to scrambled eggs. There you go. There's another suggestion. Oh my goodness. 42-point gain on the Dow. We're improving. We're up 8 on S&P. We're up 77 on NASDAQ. The Dow is inching a little higher. Just little signs, little hints. We'll see what gives. 1551 on SoFi just popped up another penny through that 1550 resistance level. It's gone. Went right through it. 1552 now on SoFi. Another penny higher. Moving higher. Go, 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 I say. Please, go, go, go. Let's see. IBM up 92 cents. 134.27 now. Microsoft down a dime. Apple up 39 cents. Tesla down 272. Royal Caribbean up 99 cents to 79.21. A put opportunity there, but these cruise stocks defy logic sometimes. Goldman up 72 cents at 386.92. Cisco down 36 cents. Amazon up $18. Facebook up $1.80. Google up 6 cents. Just 6 cents at this point. All right. 43-point gain on the Dow. Another little bump higher. Just a little. We'll see what's going on. Nevada casinos report a 9th straight month of $1 billion house winnings. It's a record for Nevada. Very interesting. Very interesting. Imagine the taxes Nevada is collecting with the action. Phenomenal. Hey, Nelson says or asks, if a toilet gets plugged, is that poo-pourri? Kiwi monster spray in my house smells like lavender. Say, there you go. Getting rid of the monsters. How about that? Smart. Really smart. 1552 on SoFi. GameStop up a nickel. Come on, GameStop. There you have it. Wow, what a day. Folks, I've got to pack in my early show here. Thank you, all of you who have upgraded your membership on this channel to Gold Bagel member level. Thank you. Excuse me. Appreciate this so much. We will be starting these updates. I think tomorrow. I should be able to get my first one up going tomorrow, and of course next Wednesday, obviously primetime live for Gold Bagel members. Thank you guys so much for upgrading. If you haven't upgraded and you're considering it, please do. If you're having trouble doing it, it's likely because you're not on a Windows Google platform. That's probably what you need to figure out. It's doable, and I hope you work it out. Thank you all. We'll keep you posted on what's going on and what's happening. Thank you, guys. I'll be on this afternoon. I'll be back here this afternoon at 3 o'clock. Thank you, Larry. Thank you, Uncle Bruce says Red Solo. And yes, the market is open all day tomorrow. I'm on tomorrow morning only. I'll be on tomorrow morning for the opening show, but I have to not do the afternoon show because we are moving. We're out of here by that point. Thank you guys so much. Rest up, Uncle B. I'll see you this afternoon. You got it. Have a good one, everybody. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Joe. He says thank you to me. And thanks, everyone. Socius. Michael, take care. Ratish, let's get Uncle Bruce to 400 likes. Zach, I'm just in time to give him 360 thumbs ups. Right now, 363 have come in. If any of you out there are able to throw a thumbs up our way, please hit that thumbs up button right now. Get me to 400 as quick as possible. That would be terrific. Thank you all so very much for your unbelievable support of this channel. It is so much appreciated. Thank you very, very much. I will see you this afternoon at 3 o'clock. Looking forward to that as we get ready to shut down the day to see how it all works out for us. There you have it. We will catch you then. Thank you. 372 thumbs ups. Now here they come. They're coming in. 28 to go for 400. Thanks, guys. That is really great of you all. John, thank you, buddy, very much. We will catch you at 3 this afternoon. Talk to you soon, everybody. Go SoFi, go. Absolutely. All right. Bye for now.